I know. This is the fastest turnaround ever.
I do have to get Rob on the...
This might be the fastest turnaround ever.
It is.
It's been...
Is it?
We will speak to that. I did the
Yeah.
homework. I did the homework.
Sure.
Because we thought...
I made a joke. If only I'd recorded the dates. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I
You ready,
appreciate that.
You ready, Mr. Dress Up?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's you, Rob.
It's Casey and Finnegan.
Love that.
God, you guys are good looking. To be discussed. Okay.
You got a picture of yourself in the middle. I see. You swapped from last week.
I just put myself in the middle so that I'm on, but
I love that.
should I be bigger?
No.
That's what she said.
It's just perfect the way it is, honey. Don't worry.
Oh, it's fine. It's just fine.
It happens to everybody.
Whoa. That's a lot of info you dropped there. Okay. Let's get your wife on this program.
That's right.
All right, here we go. For reals now.
Sure. Yeah.
Just toast. I'm gonna think about it some.
FOTMs, do you know what time it is? It's toast time. Toast, featuring Steve Stone, Cam Gordon, and Toronto Mike.
You went over Toronto Mike.
I didn't need to do that. Sorry. Could you turn my headphones up a little bit? Actually, I can probably hear. There we go. No, that's not me. That's the wrong way. That's me. That's good. Thank you.
Yo.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
I need to take a note. Turn up Bob's headphones every fucking time.
There we go.
I don't ever let it go this long. Okay, welcome to Toronto Mike, episode 1755. Proudly brought to you by new and improved Toronto Mike Patreon. I guess it's the new and improved. See, I wrote this last night. I better review my work here.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/Toronto Mike to become a member. Do it now. Humor me. By Great Lakes Brewery, a fiercely independent craft brewery who believes in supporting communities, good times, and brewing amazing beer. Order online for free local home delivery in the GTA. Palma Pasta. Enjoy the taste of fresh, homemade Italian pasta and entrees from Palma Pasta in Mississauga and Oakville. Toronto's Waterfront BIA. Check out what's happening on Toronto's waterfront this summer. Blue Sky Agency, the official distributor of Silen's quiet, comfortable, and customizable office pods. Create sanctuary within your workspace. RecycleMyElectronics.ca. Committing to our planet's future means properly recycling our electronics of the past. And Ridley Funeral Home. Pillars of the community since 1921. Today, returning for this 45th episode of Toast, it's Bob Willette.
Yo.
And back in the basement, it's Rob Preusss.
Hello.
Excuse me, Broadway's own Rob Preusss.
Would you like to be billed as Broadway? Are you on Broadway or off Broadway?
I'm in the pit.
He's on Broadway.
I'm on Broadway,
This
but
dude is not off Broadway. Come on.
In the pit on Broadway.
Is that like that question inappropriate? Like, how dare I doubt you? Like, would you do off Broadway?
Oh, yeah, I have done off Broadway as well.
Sure. You'd slum it off
On
Broadway
and off.
for the right gig.
But the distinction of between being in the pit and on the stage is nothing, is it? Is that something?
I mean, no, because if you're a musician, you're lucky to be working on Broadway or off Broadway or anything.
Yeah.
So I feel
if you're getting paid to be a musician in general, right?
I feel super fortunate about it. So yeah, I love it.
On Broadway.
That's right.
Does that song bounce around your head all day?
Nope.
So that song has On Broadway is the name of that song, right? And that is a lyric in the song. So today we're going to kick out songs, and I have some examples before we get to it. But we're going to kick out songs where the title of the song is not a lyric in the song.
Right.
It's a good topic.
The Iris topic, because when I heard Song Exploder breaking down Iris, it was
by the Goo Goo Dolls.
By the Goo Goo Dolls, Buffalo Zone. It didn't occur to me until I heard it said out loud. I never really thought about it. Like sometimes you don't think about what titles have to do with the lyrics. But the word Iris does not appear in the song Iris.
Yep.
Okay, so I have crunched the numbers. I want to do a little catching up, but I'm going to explain there's not much to catch up on because this is the shortest time ever between two episodes of Toast.
And yet they're a month apart.
Well,
technically.
Technically.
September 2nd and August, what was it?
It was 1 week ago today.
26th.
It was Tuesday.
So is this also have you had the same guests on within a week?
Ooh.
Yeah, I had back-to-back with Rod Black, and I think I had within the same week Kevin Hearn.
Like 2 days in a row?
Yeah,
Like not just one episode or one episode recorded?
I just talked to Rob about this. So if I had one episode, even if it was a mini, like Brian Trottier was three times we connected throughout the day.
Yeah.
And that was one episode. If I record multiple times in a day, I make that one episode. The
Right.
Rod Black was back to back 2 different nights. Like
Okay.
we did part
Right.
1, and then the next night we got together and did part 2.
Right.
Right. That's cool.
So those are different. Yeah. Okay. That's different days then. Yeah.
2 different days, absolutely.
Cool.
But it is interesting that we recorded August's toast last Tuesday.
Just a week ago.
And here we are for September's toast 1 week later.
Yeah.
Well, when can you can really never have enough toast.
No.
Toast is awesome.
Toast. Yeah.
I 100% agree, Bob Willette, because if, sometimes these fancy brunches and stuff, and all I want is like, give me a couple of slices of toast and maybe a little jam.
Yep.
Sure. I like. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Toast
I
with
mean,
peanut butter.
Or I'll do honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind some honey as well.
Do you like
I'm
peanut
down.
butter? Do you like peanut butter and honey?
I do like peanut butter. And
So
honey.
peanut butter and honey, I like, but I don't actually like it on toast as much as I just like it on like a good piece of bread.
Okay.
Like give me a
Like a fresh piece of
like
bread?
a fresh piece of multi-grain bread or something. Let me smear on some peanut butter, but all natural peanut butter, like the kind that
Like real
has
stuff.
to go in the fridge or whatever,
Right.
and some honey, and I think that would be heaven right there.
Yeah. It'd be hard to talk. It'd be hard to do the show.
Oh yeah,
Peanut butter on the roof.
that
of
would
your
be a
mouth.
rookie mistake.
Yeah. That's
right.
If we kicked out the jams with peanut butter.
I haven't. What have I've eaten a banana so far today and a Rockstar energy drink. That's what I've had.
Crack that beer.
Yep.
Is that an indie sponsor? I feel
not
like Bob's
Rockstar.
living off the freebies at the Indy 88.
No, there's not a lot of. You know what? The freebies are far and few. I got to be honest. It's.
But you did say there was Great Lakes beer there.
There was Great Lakes beer there when they signed to promote their event. The big event with
Brewed for You
yeah,
Fest.
Brewed for You Fest,
Which was
and
last Saturday.
which was last weekend, and the fine folks at the optician place helped me out a lot. Oh my God, why can't I?
Let's
remember
watch him like die on the vine.
I know
We'll,
here.
we'll
hang on.
insert this in post.
I know. What is it? What are they called?
They love this. Okay.
Yeah, hang on. I got it. I have them right here. Do they have their name on it?
Hakeem?
No, it's not Hakeem. No, it's smaller than that.
Okay. All right. There's
Dresden.
Dresden.
Thank you. The guy Dresden. There's one on College and one on on Queen.
Dresden. I just watched a documentary about Eminem, and it's called Stans. And they kind of
Yes.
basically it's just about Eminem's whole career and life, but they bring in super fans that are like stans of Eminem. And he talks about going back to Detroit to the home he grew up in on Dresden. Like this was the
wow.
name of the street.
Interesting. That's funny.
I don't know, just you said
There you go.
Dresden, and
Yeah.
it's his house has got. They condemned it and tore it down
Yes.
because he wanted to buy it, but the city would not sell it to him
Oh, wow.
because it was condemned.
Wow. Remember that scene in Mad Men when he takes the kids back to visit the house where he grew up?
Yeah.
The whorehouse. Are you allowed to say that whorehouse?
Yeah, sure. You just reminded me of that. That hole was amazing. Okay, sorry.
That show, I like
It's
Mad
still
Men. It
resonating in
does
my
know
head.
it.
I love how much that it sticks with you. Yeah,
And
it
there's
really
moments,
does.
right, Bob? Like I sometimes I have a lot of shit to do, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to just go for a bike ride, and then I hear the character Fred. Was it Fred? Freddie saying, "Do the work, Dawn." Like
Yeah.
he comes in my, I can see him.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's Bill Murray's brother who
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Freddie or whatever. So these moments in Mad Men come back to me.
It's a show that that's a sign of great art, right?
Yes,
if it
for
sticks
sure.
with you when you're not thinking about when you like it's just out of the blue. It's part of you. It becomes part of your makeup.
Yep. That you just reminded me of a quote of something I was just listening to this week, and it was on like creativity and like inspirational kind of stuff. And the quote from, I don't remember who the quote was from. He said, "If you work really hard, you might get lucky."
There you go.
Yeah.
Got to be
Can't get
prepared.
one of the- Wonderful quote. Let me write that down and attribute it to Rob Preusss.
No,
No,
it's not.
spoons here.
Yeah.
So everything is fucked. Oh, this was 10 minutes ago. Mike wrote that. Was that something we were talking about?
We were
Rob?
talking about this author, Mark Manson.
Oh, Mark
Yeah,
Manson.
his book
Okay.
is the book is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah. We were talking about long form podcasts. He's got a new podcast
Oh,
series.
yeah, so let's ask a podcaster,
Yeah.
Bob's Basement.
Yeah.
You can subscribe today. Loretta Swit was a previous guest, and then she died.
Shout out
Yeah.
Really Funeral Home.
Yeah.
But Bob, if you recorded, let's go back. You recorded 2.5 hours of compelling, interesting content with somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you drop it as one episode?
No, I'd break it up
See, can you explain why?
because I just maybe it's my years and years in broadcast in mainstream broadcast, but I just don't think people have that kind of time. So
Don't they pause podcasts?
yeah, but I'd rather have them choose to come. Like I'll let me choose if they want to keep going, go for it. But here's a great opportunity to take a breath Is just that's all.
See, I feel like that's their choice to take the fucking breath. Like, who are you to tell your listener to take a breath?
I directed the show. I produced the show.
did
It's like
produce it.
that's like saying, George Lucas, who are you to end this end
But
this
would you
story?
drop them at the same time, or would it be like a week apart or something?
It depends on what the situation is. I may be giving a more attention coming up to the podcast the next little bit. So I'd have to think about it. I'd spread it out probably.
It's sort of like chapters in a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, here's an hour Bob's giving you of this guest.
Yeah.
You want another hour? Come back in a week and I'll give you the other hour.
Yeah, but we don't all have. But we all don't have the base of huge numbers that you have here at the Toronto Mike Empire.
But okay, I'm only asking because our chat Rob and I had when we were waiting for you, Mr. Willette, is that I can't remember how it came up, but somebody was doing multi-part episodes. Maybe how did it come up?
Was it the guy?
Oh no, it was History of Rock Music in 500 songs.
Oh yeah.
He's breaking down some of those episodes.
And he's been breaking them down.
like
but
one
I think
song?
it's taken
Yeah,
him so much
multiple?
time to finish them because he does a lot of editing, as you know.
Yeah.
It's not like us where he just,
You just throw it up.
So
yeah.
I feel like he can only finish an hour, so he'll give you the hour while he works on the next hour, which is a different animal to me.
Right.
Okay, well, just an interesting discussion as podcasters. If I had a 5-hour episode of a compelling guest, that's one episode.
Man,
and it's going to be 5 hours.
That guest better be amazing for 5 hours. Honestly, man, like 5 hours.
That was episode 1000.
Yeah.
Multiple guests.
That's multiple guests. Yeah.
100 guests,
and also,
actually.
I don't know anybody who sat and like I don't know. Find me somebody if they sat on their own and listened to that for 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
But I don't have that expectation. Like, so
No.
my point is, if you had, let's say 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Weisblot. Mark Weisblot would come over once a month. And we would do 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
It was going to be 3 hours.
Yeah.
Never did I have a moment of like, oh, this is
That was compelling
two-parter.
listening. Yeah.
And if you you're right, it's not for everybody, but if you're a Rob Preusss who enjoys the content or whatever, you will decide when, like, what speed to listen to it at, when you're going to pause, when you want to break from it for a different show, and you'll come back to it because you control your own destiny with the world of podcasting.
It's interesting to say that when you have 1,700 plus episodes, but when you have 80 something like me or 90 something, it feels better to be able to put that into 2 episodes.
So you're padding the stats.
It's not padding the stats. It's still the equivalent. All of my episodes are around an hour. If somebody goes 2 hours, I'm going to split it into 2.
Okay, interesting food for thought. Okay,
That's
Hey Ref likes our video setup, and just to tell the people
They
listening,
hate or like?
no likes.
Oh, okay.
Because
Thanks, Hey Ref.
we have one camera on you two, and you two fit in one frame right now,
Yep.
so don't move.
You kept trying so hard to get us into one camera.
Because you distance yourself from Bob.
I do.
Does he smell?
No, he smells great, actually.
Don't know if I
Well, then
smell
get
great,
closer
but-
to the guy.
No,
Come on.
this looks okay. Actually,
Yeah, no.
I'm looking
I'm
at
now, and again, I don't know why I have black bars on the side of my camera. Like, what are those? What aspect ratio are you looking
know.
for,
I don't
Mr. Camera? But I'm in like the middle center, and I think I will put this on YouTube.
And I have
you
toast
guys
over
can
my
check
head.
it out. And okay, so I want to just say hello to people on the live stream. So that's Mike. That's VP of Sales. Although he calls himself VP of No Sales. Yeah, do the work, Don. He thinks about that all the time, too. And I do, like, I like to be a man of action, like Hamlet or whatever. So if I have a thought in my head about procrastinating on some crappy work I got to do, because there's fun work and then there's like the media work or whatever, I will hear that Freddie say, do the work, Don, and then I'll do the work.
Yeah.
It's like I listen to the guy. Okay, and I know it's a voice in my head, and maybe I should be concerned about that because I am drain damaged. But Canada Kev is here. Hey,
Kev.
also in the live stream, let me know if you're going to be at the Who tonight, okay? Let me know. Moose Grumpy says hello. I saw
Moose
that
Grumpy.
Leslie was there. Wardo44 says, I used to miss all these live streams, but I got a tap on the shoulder from one of the banks in July and have been walking daily since then, and I've been catching up on many Toronto Mike pods. Always love the Toast episodes the most.
Nice.
That's quite a thing. Rob Del Mundo was chiming in with some of his favorite songs where the title is not repeated in the lyrics. So a lot of good people on the live stream. Last week when we did this, I see. VP will be at the Who tonight. This is going to come up with a song I'm going to play in a moment that ties in with the theme here. So I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But last week, Rob, you were on Zoom. So remind me what changed. That last week you had to be on Zoom, but this week you can be in the basement.
Yeah.
That's your turn now to tell me what changed in that 1
Should I
week.
talk
Like,
about
why couldn't you be in the basement
Well,
last week?
I alluded to it last week because we were getting settled into the run, the Broadway Mamma Mia, and I had a substitute musician who was learning the show for me to to cover me when I want to go take a couple days off. And she did a performance on the weekend, and then I was able to book her for this week, and which is why I was like, peace out. So she's fantastic. A friend of mine, Gillian Berkowitz is her name. She's a great musician.
Berkowitz? Any relation to Jack Berkowitz from Omni Jewel Crafters?
No, different spelling.
that's quite
But
the
I
episode,
booked her
by the
right
way.
away. Yeah, I listened to that while I was driving yesterday. But
thoughts?
anyway, so I'm able to take the time off and now be here. And so my plan now is for the run of the show, which is about 6 months, I'm going to
Be here once a month.
Yes, for sure.
And
So
you also tie that in with a visit to Mother.
see my mom and my sisters. Yeah, it's great.
You're not
So-
just here to see Bob and I.
No, but I'm so glad it all works out this way. For
So
all
are
of us.
we.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Burlington in a street called Burlington in Mimico?
Nope.
I bike it all the time. I was on it today. Burlington's in Mimico, and I think that would be near where VP lives here.
Cool.
So you listen to Jack Berkowitz?
I listened to some of it. I didn't make my way all the way through it. I sort of pieced out after a certain point. I listened to this all
Did
the way
you
through.
listen to the next episode?
Yeah, I listened to this all the way through.
Now, I know Bob's busy. He's on the air like 8 days a week. He doesn't have time, but Sophie B. Hawkins
Damn.
was on Toronto Mike on Friday.
Oh, I'll have
That
to
was the
listen
most
to that.
recent episode. And I thought she was great. What did you think, Rob?
I thought she was really charming. My favorite point was where she was yelling out to her neighbors, "I've got the wine!"
Like her South African neighbor.
Yeah, that all of a sudden in the middle of your conversation.
I'll play a little clip of my favorite part in a moment.
She was-
Humble
she was nice,
Howard
though.
Glassman is calling me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to answer it?
Why is he calling you? He's calling you, not me. You answer
Would it be
it.
funny if you answered it?
That'd be funny.
You want to do it?
No, yeah, if you want, sure. It doesn't matter.
Pause the recording. Pause the recording.
Good afternoon, or good morning, Humble Howard. This is Toronto Mike's answering service, Bingo Bob Willette.
Oh my God! Hello there, my friend.
We're just currently recording an episode here with Canadian superstar, Broadway's own Rob Preusss, and sitting here, his phone rang, and I thought I'd answer it.
Well, this is it's a lot to take in for an old man on a Tuesday morning.
It's time to get serious. I think about you every day. Every day after Labor Day, I think about time to get serious.
Well, it is time to get serious.
That's right.
Okay. Well, does he have 30 seconds, or should I call him back later?
No, I can do it.
No, you can do it right now. Here. Oh, here. Let's pass him over there. There you go. He's right there.
Bobby, my sweet love.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes, I love
Hey,
you.
Mike, what do you mean I didn't understand your note about the encoding on my MP3s all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. It started a few weeks ago.
Here we go.
Real talk.
And
This is real
now
talk.
When I import the MP3,
We're currently
to,
listening to
Acast,
Toronto Mike having a
failed.
conversation
But-
with
so I
Howard
chatted with Mike-
Glassman,
I was
also
at
known
this
as
event with
Humble
Mike
Howard.
Mongiardi, on the
They're
weekend, and I was
speaking on
chatting
some
with
business
him,
matters, and
and
we
he
will
says it might
rejoin
be your,
the show
the way you generate
shortly.
your MP3. Like
Please
maybe there's a setting somewhere with
stand
how
by.
you encode your MP3 where we
Thank
have
you.
to change that or something.
He doesn't know how to do that.
Like I can.
It's
You've been
technical
doing it
discussion.
The same way using that, using a wave pad. I've been doing the exact
Howard
same
is still
way
asking
since
a
we started.
question. It's a technical
like,
question.
Currently, like I literally just.
Oh, we look
because
fantastic
I
on the
let it-
live stream.
I try and then it fails. And then
Mike
I
has
import it
technical
into,
knowledge
like,
that
Audacity,
older
and I
Howard does
spit
not
it out
have
with
currently.
My settings and then it works.
So
I asked
when they're
Michael, like,
done,
what's going on, and he talked to Acast,
we'll get back
and they said
to
it's
our
you.
topic
So
at
this
hand.
is not a big deal because I have a workaround, but like I just wondered if there's
Again,
another,
we apologize
like,
for the delay
WavePad had settings for
in
MP3
the
or something.
performance. We will resume shortly.
I mean, I can call you later.
Please
This is riveting.
As you know, Toronto Mike doesn't do any editing of his episodes,
I can't even.
and
yeah, I do that.
he prefers to
Oh, there
have
we go.
no cuts in.
Oh,
his
that's true. I
shows.
wonder if he'll edit this
We'll
out
see
for
if
the
there's
actual
another, like,
episode.
Mike will keep this in.
Did Sophie B. Hawkins come into the basement?
That was live stream.
Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, he allowed. Bye, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm surprised he allowed Sophie B. Hawkins to be streamed.
We now resume our regularly
You know, that's a
scheduled
good
live
question.
stream.
So, Sophie came. Is that still there? Okay.
It's still going.
Sophie came via a very famous. I think he's famous because of his Twitter account or something. But Eric Alper asked me, "Would you talk
Oh,
to Sophie
cool.
B.
Oh,
Hawkins?"
yeah.
And because he literally drove Gino Vanelli over.
Yeah.
As a favor.
There's some of my favorite episodes
Yeah.
were like Eric Alper. I'm driving
Sure.
this person
That's
over.
so cool.
So I said,
Eric's
as
a
a
good
favor
guy.
to him, I said yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's Sophie B. Hawkins.
Well,
And
but
that's a
I-
huge hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what I would chat with her about, but it was easy to chat with her.
Yeah.
You guys had a good repartee is the word. Yeah.
Rapport.
Rapport. Yeah.
So-
Witty repartee. That's right.
Yeah.
I got a note today. I got a bunch of feedback from Jack and then also Sophie, and they were very different feedback. But did you think, Rob, at any moment Sophie was flirting with me?
No.
Okay, I got a note today about how they think Sophie was hitting on me.
No, I think it's just the raspy voice. It's just everybody probably thinks she's hitting on them because she's omnisexual.
So she's only attracted to Omni Jewel Crafters.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
That's right.
Okay.
But no, it was a really good conversation, and I was thinking about it like she's carved a career out of a hit song, which a lot of pop musicians do, and for her to like remain in the public's mind as soon as you hear the name Sophie B. Hawkins, and if you were around in 1992, you're like, of course I know that song.
Yeah,
that's
big jam.
just.
But her other song, which is what, Don't Lay Down.
I forgot all about that one. Lay Me Down.
Yeah.
Lay Me Down.
That was
Was a big
another
hit.
Yep, that was a hit as well.
And she said it was like on the
She's
charts
not a
even
one-hit
longer
wonder.
or something.
Well,
right?
it was on a different chart. Like,
Yeah.
it was on the adult contemporary chart or whatever for for over a year.
Yeah.
But this one was like a top 40 hit.
Yep.
This one right here. All right, so I'm going to play the little clip here before I give us an example of a song we might kick out. And then I have a question for Bob. Okay, so we have Great Lakes beer here. The premium lager was sent over.
Breakfast
Bob,
beer.
Crack it on the mic.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you to Great Lakes
As always.
Brewery.
Now
Bob's got a Canuck Pale Ale.
Canuck
Go ahead,
Pale Ale.
Rob.
Here I go.
Rob, Bob, you have the same name, you guys.
Oh, lovely. That sounded lovely.
Okay, I actually have to finish my coffee before I crack one. But this is a 3-second clip from the Sophie B. Hawkins episode.
Okay.
Do you know you're really handsome? Do your listeners know that?
Oh, see, she
You're so funny.
All that-
how many times have you listened to that?
Oh, he looped that shit on Instagram.
Well, Instagram looped it for me.
Okay.
I made it my ringtone.
Did you?
If you call me when Humble calls
How's
me
she
now.
looking? I gotta see.
She's looking good. She's 60.
She's my age.
So Rob,
60?
when do you turn 60, Rob?
In 23 fucking days.
Oh wow!
So we won't
22
see you
days.
again.
I know.
Next time we see you, you'll be a sextagenarian.
know.
You'll be a senior. Is
It's
that a
so
senior?
weird.
When did the discounts kick in? 60?
55.
At 55. I haven't been taking
I'm close to
advantage
that.
of them.
So Bob, when do you turn 50?
January.
See, that's exciting. Like
Yeah, that's-
milestone birthdays, because
Yeah.
I cleared mine a year ago, and I don't have another one till I get to Rob's age. But that's exciting that you're going
Yeah.
to turn 60.
It's
and
not exciting.
Bob's
It's
gonna
fine.
turn 50.
It's something.
I think
Yeah.
that's exciting here.
Sophie Ballantine Hawkins.
Is Ballantine what it is? I always
Well,
wondered.
Ballantine is her
Okay.
mom's name. It's her Scottish heritage.
Wow.
Oh, that's lovely. And you know what? Doing that for Eric is great. Eric is awesome.
Yeah, Eric. And it was like, yeah, I'll talk to
He
Sophie.
gets a lot of heat online, man. People hate him, but I like him.
But they hate him because
Because he uses bots, or he just repeats.
he
repeats stuff.
schedules his
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's not authentic. It's all the stuff I hate, really. It's like an AI almost.
Yeah.
Like he's just
He was doing it before anybody else. It was like on this day,
Right.
this, or
Right.
how many hamburgers can you eat? Or
But
blah,
also,
blah,
if you
blah.
notice, he'll put up this thing and it'll get a huge response.
Yeah.
And he doesn't engage. Like,
No,
like,
he
I'm like,
doesn't at
oh,
all. But it's worked for him. He's built the audience somehow
Right.
without the response.
I got him on CNN. Okay, only the greats end up on CNN.
It's true. I've never. I
certainly.
couldn't even imagine what that would do for my life. I mean, how you might be able to get out of your basement if you keep going on CNN,
Right.
Well, they haven't called in a while. Bob, I have a question.
Yeah.
Your radio station, Indie 88, did this countdown
Yep.
all long weekend. Was it 500 feel-good
The
songs?
Feel Good 500.
I
yeah.
looked through that whole chart. I'm not on that chart anywhere.
No spoons
With none
at
of my
all, or no
bands.
honeymoon suite.
Neither one. But the rest of
Snow's
the chart
on
is
there.
I
great.
had nothing to do with it.
I know the chart is great.
Can
though.
I ask about this? So I'm asking this
Yeah.
as a radio listener
as-
guy.
yep.
So we've talked quite a bit about how the playlist on Indie 88 is morphing
Yes,
before our eyes.
absolutely.
More mainstream. What would you
Yep.
call this?
I would call casting a wider net.
Okay. But this chart,
Yeah.
to me, there were songs that were being played in Indie 88 that I don't think I've ever been
ne-
played in Indie 88.
they'll never get played again.
But I wondered if it was somehow a gateway to changing things even more.
No, if you listen today, we're back to kind of what we were before the 500. Look, here's the thing. There are some hardcore old school indie listeners who are very much upset with these changes. But the fact of the matter is, the radio station would cease to exist if they kept doing what they were doing. It was just
Shades of CFNY when they started
Yeah,
playing Peter Gabriel
exactly.
and Madonna, and
Yeah.
then there was outrage from the core.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. We know now because we have daily and weekly numbers. This last 2 weeks, we've been the number 1 or number 2 radio station in the city. And a lot of it has to do with some of the promotions we're doing. We'll see what this week is like.
Yep.
There's been some programming changes. There's some other things going on that I'm not privy to. I'm not in the programming department. I can only do it as part of the team. And I will be back on this weekend. So we'll see.
That's amazing.
Keep us. I need to know what's going on. Like as programming changes at Indie 88. I'm naturally curious. I'm not even here to throw stones. Because I understand what you're saying business wise.
Yeah, business wise. Yeah. As for the music and stuff, like I said, I don't really have anything to say. I just I have a little bit of a reduced role right now. So
the truth is, you have to move with the times.
What does that mean, reduced role?
I'm not doing evenings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many days a week are you on? I said you're on 8 days a week.
Yeah, not anymore.
How many days are you on?
2.
All right.
When did this happen? I feel upset.
Last week.
You didn't tell me.
I did not.
This is the announcement.
There's things to be said still.
All right.
But I'm not
saying them yet.
Not saying anything yet.
Is this because they played Bon Jovi yesterday?
Yeah, that's true. I quit because because they played 4 Nickelbacks. No, I actually don't hate Nickelback.
No.
You know what? There's everything is in flux right now, and
okay.
Yeah, it's we'll see. I don't really have anything official to say.
You
but
chose an industry that's gonna break your heart.
I fucking know. Don't get me started.
And I feel like you were working at that exhibition casino.
Casino, yeah.
Like you had literally accepted that radio was done with you, and then you got this lifeline, and then we saw Happy Bob.
Oh my
come
gosh,
back.
yeah.
Like he was so happy.
Yeah. Well, Bob's not happy right now.
No, I can
talk.
tell that.
I can't get into the details yet.
All right.
But it's
I'm glad we're here for you, though.
Everything's in flux.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
I know you can't say any details.
Right.
Does it have anything to do with the big change in terms of who's selling the ads on Indie 88 now?
There's no big change.
But it sounds like Bell Media is now
Bell Media does our national sales. That happens at all small radio stations.
Well, that I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, it does.
No, I mean, I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know that? Yeah, so what happens is your national sales, if you have a smaller team like this, you can use CBS, which is actually run by Rogers. You could use Bell Media, which is Bell, and there's one other which is Sting. I actually think Stingray actually uses Bell Media as well. So there's a relationship between all of them.
That's Boom, right?
Yep. And so they all. So yeah, our national sales will go through Bell. Bell will sell for us.
Okay.
Yeah, on the national side, because we wouldn't have that connection to those buyers on the local side.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm upset you're not on 8 days a week anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Jeez, okay, we'll talk offline. Okay,
Yeah.
Rob Preusss, what's the name of this Who song?
It's called like Baba O'Reilly.
That's it. Okay, Bubba O'Reilly.
Everybody wants to call it Teenage Wasteland.
Yep. It's a great example.
Do you know Bubba O'Reilly is not included in the lyrics to this song from The Who?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am aware. I'm aware of that fact.
Well, okay, we're educating somebody. So this would have been an appropriate song to kick
For
out
sure.
during
Yeah.
today's toast.
Yeah.
Yep.
But none of us are kicking it
So
out.
none of us did, huh? Apparently.
That's good.
I wanted to play it because I'm at The Who tonight.
Nice.
You're going tonight. That's so cool.
With your $11
Yeah.
ticket. I love that, man.
11.
Good
Well,
for you.
21.11 because they
Yeah.
threw $10 in
Service charges.
So
Nice.
fun fact. So I went to an event at, do you know where, maybe Bob, you'll know. Do you know where Allenbury Gardens is?
I've heard of it.
Allenbury Gardens?
Allenbury? I hope I said that right.
I know where it is.
Allen, like
Allen Gardens?
ALLENBURY. Not Allen Gardens.
No, I
Allenbury.
don't know. No.
This is a neighborhood near the Fairview Mall.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's North York, right?
Yeah, Shepherd
it's-
and
yeah.
Don Mills and Shepherd.
So this is where Snow grew up.
Yeah.
And he had a free party for members of the community to celebrate like a revitalization project
cool.
that's been completed. It looks really cool there. And it's like bouncy castles and music and free barbecue and free drinks and free ice cream. He had an ice cream truck there.
It's just, so this happened already.
I went on Saturday.
I was going to say, be careful. Don't drink in Bouncy Castle.
I love
You
that.
can hurt
I
yourself.
don't think they let guys like me into those bouncy castles.
Okay.
But, okay, so all this, I bumped into Paul Farberman. Paul Farberman's sister passed away. My sincere condolences to Paul. And he
Sorry,
sat
dude.
Shiva for 7 days.
Wow.
Do you know about this, Bob, sitting Shiva?
I know about sitting Shiva, yes. I've never done it.
Have you visited anybody sitting Shiva?
I have not.
Me neither.
I have.
But he told me, so Rob, he told me, because he's sitting Shiva for 7 days.
Yeah.
He says he gets 1 hour a day to leave.
Wow.
Like
And
it's
he
like,
chose to go to that
yeah,
event?
well, because
Wow.
he's close of Snow.
Wow.
So he
Right.
was supporting Snow. And I bump into him, and we were just chatting. I said, I'm at the Who on Tuesday. And he goes, I'm at the Who Tuesday. And then he said, I can get you into the Lake House. Do you guys know what the Lake House is?
Yeah. Nope. It's
Yeah, I
right.
didn't know about it.
Yeah. So if you're looking at the stage, it's to the left hand, over near where the American Express lounges. Above it is the lake house.
Oh, you're going to be there for the who?
Well, he said meet me at 6, and there's like a little
You take a
ferry.
little
There's
boat
ferry,
over.
a
Yep.
30-second ferry ride or something.
Yep.
I actually politely declined the invitation because my feeling is I kind of want to just bike over, stand in the lawns, and soak in Tom Cochran at
Good for you.
7:30.
Right. Yeah.
Like I actually turned down the lake house. Am I
because you are a
nuts?
man of the people.
Well, there's nothing free in the lake house either. Like
Right.
you can go to the
Right,
lake
right.
house, but it's expensive as
Well, listen,
hell.
I didn't really feel like having like a $65 burger.
Right.
or
Which is
whatever.
it's a $35 burger
Wow.
to be fair.
Right, but if they put
I
fries
had
in there, maybe it's $65.
Yeah, no, I've had
so
it.
I politely declined the invitation to
Yeah.
the lake house tonight, but I will be on the lawns with the other great unwashed schlubs and maybe the
Nice.
great VP of sales and
Tom Cochran,
7:30
and then
fun.
the who.
And then
the Who at 8:40. Absolutely.
You know, all the concessions at the Live Nation venues are all done by Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, right? It's like this evil cabal, if you ask.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's the amount of money that they make is just ridiculous.
Bob, do you know this band?
Somebody's covering the Who.
I like it, whatever it is. Whoever it is.
One Direction.
1D doing
Really?
this. Wow.
It's not, no, but that's the thing.
Oh my God, that's
This
funny.
is not a cover of Bubba
You're right.
O'Reilly.
This is their version of ripping it off. Oh, see,
Wow.
that's cool, though. I like that. Because when you know, you know.
Do they get a writing credit?
Zero,
Holy shit.
no writing
The
credit.
chords are different.
They asked Pete Townshend what he thought, and he said that, we did the same thing when we were starting out. We were influenced, and he said it was an honor.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
it's cool.
writing credit.
Most of the good ones do that. Most of the ones who are like, honestly, like you talk to Tom Petty about the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And you know who
doing
sues? The motherfucking estates of the people
It's
who
the
died.
estates who are dead. Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
them.
Yep. It's true. It's not
That's
the
what I
person
say.
themselves.
No,
they're
it's-
like, whatever.
Marvin Gaye would have been like, it's fine. I
That's a
love
good
it.
point.
Yep, that's
Fuck
right.
your family.
And that one bugs me because it's a mood. Well,
Yeah.
we talked about this on last show.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's not a melody they
bullshit.
ripped off. It's a vibe.
Sorry,
and I feel like
I'm-
that's literally what... Do you remember when Weird Al would record a song
Yeah.
as if Devo wrote it, but it wasn't a Devo
Yeah, of
song?
course. Ed Sheeran said in the last time he went, I think it was in front of Congress actually, and he said, if this keeps up, I will never make music again.
Yeah.
He said, this is, and like, he's like, it's not, I'm not copying anybody. There's only so many chords, and we only do so many things.
The only people who pretend to care are lawyers who don't know shit about music and families who are greedy motherfuckers.
No, it's true.
I have an opinion about that.
Yes, you do, as you should.
Ed Sheeran is a stan.
Yeah.
And he's all over this Stans documentary
Wow.
about
I can't wait to see it.
Eminem. Fun fact here. Okay, so I have one more good example. I just thought it was interesting that
Yeah.
this
This
One
is really
Direction song,
cool.
which is called Best Song Ever. It's got a
This is
whole...
the best song ever. I didn't
Yeah.
even
I gotta write
realize.
that down.
I don't think I ever paid attention to the opening before.
I love it.
It's like one of their first hits, I think.
Is it really?
I think so. I don't know for sure.
I feel like Elvis is a big fan.
What year is this from? Early 2000s?
Oh yeah, not even early.
Those OOOs that everybody's like Mumford and Sons and everybody's.
Best song ever, 2013.
Oh, it's the same era. It's the Mumford and Sons era. Everybody's OOOing.
Spot him already.
Just another song I
Yep.
considered, and
Hell
I
yeah.
do love this song. This song is called Bullet with Butterfly Wings, and there's no reference to bullets or butterfly wings in this
Right.
song.
Yep.
So this would have been an appropriate song to kick out as well.
I knew there was going to be some Smashing Pumpkins song somewhere. I didn't search deep enough to find one because I already had three.
So I noticed, so let's talk about our process here because
Yeah.
I realized there's so many fucking rad songs
Yeah.
that the title does not appear. Like there's such a wealth of good material,
Yeah.
and some artists do this a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like Smashing Pumpkins is one of the artists that likes to have
Yeah.
the name of their song
Yeah.
not be a lyric in there.
Yeah.
Bob, was it easy for you to come up with your three?
Yeah,
jams?
I had two right away.
Yeah.
Like immediately. Like as soon as you said it, I'm like, okay, I know my first one,
Yeah.
and that's the first one that I'll do. That I thought for sure you'd call.
Well,
you
here,
would
let's
have had
just
as
share
well.
this. So the first song that, after this Iris-inspired topic, Bob and I both thought of the same song
Did you?
first.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
In
cool.
fact, last week when Bob said on the recording, he said something like, I already thought of one. In my mind, I was like,
You were like, you
I was
knew.
going to say it. I'm
Yeah.
like, don't spoil it.
That's
And then
funny.
I actually, I came up with my three jams first. I did not choose that jam because I
Knowing
said
that I
Bob was
would.
going to
You
kick
knew.
that one out.
Yeah.
You guys, you're simple.
Or just simple. That's all.
No.
But in this vein of
Simpatico.
grunge, if you will, I just want to play a song here real quick. And while this brews, I want to say thank you to Palma Pasta. Palma Pasta, been a great partner of Toronto Mike for years.
Yes.
Can't wait to return to Palma's Kitchen for TMLX 21. I'll give you the date and time soon. We're at Great Lakes Brew Pub for TMLX 20 later this month. Rob, are you going to be there?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't make that one either. My wife's out of town.
Bob, who's singing?
It's Chris Cornell.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of things of this song. This is early Soundgarden. It's called Nothing to Say.
This is very early.
Yeah,
This is
very
Bad
early.
Motorfinger?
No, pre-Bad
Pre-Bad
Motorfinger.
Motorfinger, yeah.
I love those detuned guitars.
So I fucking love this song, but I love Chris Cornell's voice.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a finer voice in the alt-rock grunge space than Chris Cornell. So I wanted to let it brew because when I heard this song the other day, Nothing to Say,
Amazing.
so I heard this song and I thought of Bob because I think about Bob all the time. Rob, don't be jealous, okay?
I'm not jealous.
I can bike
I
and
do
see
too.
Bob.
That's right.
You're a long way away, okay? I was thinking of
But
Bob.
you don't.
But I was I did once.
Yeah, you did.
Shout out to Chris Cooksey in the East York. Oh, yeah, he's East York, you're not.
I'm south of the Danforth, so I am not.
Close enough. Troy Birch and the
True, it's very
GLB.
true.
Rob Johnston's near there. right?
yeah. He's south as well.
Okay, so I'm listening to this song and I'm thinking of Bob because Bob made an off-the-hand remark a couple of toasts ago when we were talking about Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Yes.
And I was talking about Almost Famous. And Bob said, I hate that movie. Am I misquoting you?
There's one particular scene that I hate in that movie, and it's
That
it's
one?
with Tiny Dancer.
Oh, in the bus.
Yeah, and that
yeah.
knowing look at each
Yeah.
other, that Cameron Crowe bullshit
Yeah.
like smile.
Right.
I hate that scene, and it taints the rest of the movie for me. That's what I said.
It's like a watered down version of Wayne's
just
World.
Not
Believe me.
just not a. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It was a little too earnest for me.
Yeah.
Especially given, the cred that Cameron Crowe gets, I found it just a little over the top.
Right.
It's a little Hallmark cardy.
Yes, totally.
Which is fair. Your opinion is your opinion. So
Yeah.
you don't like
I have
that
the right to
scene.
be wrong.
You can't be wrong with an opinion. Right, Rob?
You are totally correct.
Thank you.
That's my opinion.
So I'm correct about that. Okay. So I was listening to this
Yeah.
song, and it reminded me of a song, and I'm just going to play the song it reminded me of, okay? This sounds like Led Zeppelin, this part.
Yeah.
That was a slow down My Hero by the Foo Fighters for a second. It's Black Sabbath?
I do love that drum sound.
Not Black Sabbath.
Alice in Chains?
Nope. I'm going to the live stream to see if anybody can pick this up.
Oh, is this it's not River of Deceit. That's not Mad Caesar.
No.
Oh no, this is Andy Wood, right?
Nope.
That's not Andy Wood. Is it that new shitty band out of Detroit that sounds like Led Zeppelin?
Nope.
Right? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Oh, it's from the movie. It's the fake band.
Oh, God, really?
This is the fictional band
yeah.
Stillwater.
Is it really?
The Billy Crudup band from
Yeah.
Almost
Oh my God.
Famous. And it's their big song, Fever
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
So it was like written to sound like,
Yes.
right? And it's got a bit of a Zeppelin thing
Yep.
going on or whatever. But it reminded me of the early Soundgarden.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's funny.
Anyways, and I thought of Fever Dog, and then I thought of Bob not liking Almost Famous. But
There
it
you
turns
go.
out it's that one specific scene.
God.
Yeah, that ruins
Which,
the rest of the
which I
movie.
can see that, but that song introduced, or not introduced, but brought Tiny Dancer to a bunch of us people who were ignoring Tiny Dancer till that scene.
Sure.
So like I love unironically, I love Tiny Dancer.
That's fine.
100% because of that scene.
Wow. Unironically because of that scene.
Yeah. Unironic. There's no irony in here.
But you
As
love it
Alanis
because
would
you didn't
say.
just love it already.
He didn't know it really.
I didn't really
I
know
guess you
it.
didn't know it.
That's
See,
what he's
that's
saying, yeah.
Right.
So there you go.
This song blows. This Canada Kev.
Fever Dog, Canada Kev, what are your thoughts on Almost Famous? I'm sure it's on Stella. So here, while I bring down Fever Dog, we're going to thank a few sponsors and then we're going to kick out. And we're changing the order.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
going first.
Oh.
Because
You know what?
picked
Ready
because you
for a
picked the
mind
topic.
blow? You're closing, Rob. It's going to
What?
be me,
Okay.
Bob,
Okay.
then Rob.
Wow.
I'm going first. And
All
I
right.
want to say recyclemyelectronics.ca. That's where you go if you have old electronics, old cables. You don't throw that in the garbage. You go to recyclemyelectronics.ca. Find out where to drop that off to be properly recycled. Woo, here she comes. Oh my goodness gracious. We had to say goodbye for the season to Toronto Maple Leafs
I
baseball.
heard that on the Sophie episode.
I'm
yeah.
sad because I had more books to give away, but that's my problem. I got to figure that one out here. Okay. I would like to give some love to Ridley Funeral Home. Ridley Funeral Home have a great podcast. Rob, did you listen to the most recent episode of Life's Undertaking?
I sure did. Loved it. Thank you for the shout outs.
Yeah, we gave you some love.
It was really nice. I loved hearing that. Yeah.
Well, I'm
But I
glad
love
you
your
listened.
conversations you guys have.
Okay, so that's a big endorsement from
Yeah.
Spoon's keyboardist extraordinaire, Rob Preusss. He says, listen to Life's Undertaking from Ridley Funeral Home. Much love to Doug Mills from Blue Sky Agency. If you are looking for dynamic and creative work environments, Doug's your man at Blue Sky. Write him, Doug at blueskyagency.ca. Let him know you're a FOTM and chat him up about what's going on. I don't know. I can take both sides of the air show argument. So like I can actually argue passionately that we should end this now. And I can argue passionately that this is kind of a fun thing going on in our big city. Where do you fall on the Toronto International Air Show debate, Bob Willette?
I love it. I love it.
I love
don't
it too.
care. I love it.
Yeah,
I don't care
I've
what
always
everybody
loved
says. It's loud. It's.
Yeah.
I literally the other day I was actually on the air down at the radio station on Friday, and I had the window open in the studio, and I found like I'm a basic human being. When a plane would go by, I literally involuntarily would go, yeah.
Well, you were probably
I
hearing
loved
the
it.
F-35, so they were
Yeah.
second because I took the kids to it on Saturday,
Yeah.
but I biked the trail and
Yeah.
picked up every day, even the rehearsal days, because they rehearse on Thursday and then
Really?
Friday.
Yeah,
and
they
then
did. Yep.
So I can tell you that they closed with Snowbirds,
Yeah.
although they were
They
kind
always
of
close
late.
with the
They always,
Snowbirds.
so the Snowbirds closed, but the penultimate is this F-35, the murder machine from the United States of America, and it's fucking loud.
Wow.
Like it's way louder than anything else. Yeah, okay. So that was a great event I enjoyed on the waterfront this past weekend.
I do think it's funny. Every time they talk about the Snowbirds, though, in my head, I hear Anne Murray. So there's that.
Oh, God.
I know. There's that split between the cool planes in the air.
And then
Anne
Snowbird.
Murray.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I
They're
love
called
that.
Snowbirds.
Well, yeah. You know what we need to do is a mashup between
Yeah.
Danger Zone and
Yeah,
Snowbirds.
Right?
Bob, I saw your performance at the Second City.
Yes.
Okay, because Dual Citizens is a fast-paced comedy spectacle stacked with razor-sharp satire, hilarious songs, and ridiculous characters, and their signature improv comedy. It was written and performed by a completely Canadian cast and crew, and this show joyfully skewers politics, pop culture, and everything in between. So I urge the listeners of Toronto Mike to come laugh with the Second City as they turn chaos into comedy.
Are they coming on board as a sponsor?
No, this is actually part of the Waterfront BIA.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Because they're at One York.
They are at One
as
York.
you
It's
know.
a beautiful facility. Oh man, that theater is amazing. All three.
John Candy Theater?
The John Candy Theater is amazing. The main stage theater and the 73. It's a beautiful.
That's cool.
And the food's done by Oliver Bonacini, and it's not super expensive.
Wow.
I might be spending some more time there again. I love
super cool.
my time at Second City, and I will. I'm looking forward to going back and doing some
Wow.
stuff. Maybe.
Nice.
Okay, very
super
good. I know like, this is the second week in a row I had to like do a little vamp thing here.
Vamp.
Like vamp, you know that word, vamp?
Well, no, yeah, but not in the way you're using it. I don't think. I don't
Vamp
understand.
is when you're killing time. By idle
really?
chit-chatter.
Oh,
Is that
you got-
true?
Do you got a special guest coming on board again?
If you were doing a live thing,
Yeah.
and the band needed a couple of minutes because
Yeah.
maybe the drummer's
Really?
in the bathroom
To
or whatever,
vamp?
they would tell you to vamp.
Never heard. Really?
And that would mean basically
We do vamps
some
in
crowd
Broadway.
work, do some crowd work, and
Yeah.
kill a couple
To
of
vamp.
minutes.
We do
V-A-M-P.
vamps on Broadway. The vamp is a part of the music.
Right.
I was
You know,
vamping last
so
week.
you
I
got
don't even
one-
know if you noticed. I was
I
vamping.
noticed. We got one bar of music. We're like, okay, they're still acting.
Right.
And before you go on in the song, you vamp.
Oh,
So-
because they've missed a beat or something or a little.
well, you have a vamp is usually about 1 or 2 bars long of music,
Right.
little simple phrase, and you go over these bars until they're done their acting on the stage, because who wants to watch acting? You want to hear music. I mean,
Right.
that's what I say.
Yeah.
So you vamp until they're done, and then you're like, okay, now we go on.
A word for fabricating or patching.
Vamp.
A term for an.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
never heard that.
Oh,
I've heard
yeah.
about a vamp being a seductive woman.
She was a tramp, a vamp, and a bit of
but
a
I did
scamp.
not. I didn't. And then apparently the section of a shoe's upper that covers the front of the foot is
I didn't know
called
that.
the vamp.
I didn't know
Everybody
that.
knows that.
Everybody knows the vamp part of the
It's
shoe.
a musical term.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Vamp,
Thank you.
yeah.
Bob, you're going first.
I'm going first now.
I'm going second.
Okay,
now.
no, well, he's got another one. All right, so this one should be no surprise to anybody who's ever listened to me on this show or me anywhere. This is the longest title in the Pearl Jam in the Pearl Jam world. It's "Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town."
Whoa.
I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar, yeah. I can't seem to place it. Cannot find a candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up with me. All these changes take place. I wish I'd seen the place, but no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. I swear I
Recognize. Now, I think I may have kicked this out before.
I don't think you have.
Not on this show,
Oh,
but
okay.
but on one of the other shows. This is one of the songs I would sing to my girls. They called it "Recognize" because I seem to recognize. So they want. If I was going to sing a song to them, it would be "Recognize."
Interesting.
Can I just chime in to say I also sang this to all 4 of my
Yeah.
children.
Did you?
And when I walk on Fridays with James out of nowhere, I start singing this song.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I fucking love
It's such a
this
great
Pearl Jam
song.
Yeah,
I
it's-
forgot all about this song.
Yeah, this was I changed by not changing at all. So I think it's a beautifully written song.
Yeah.
It was the first thing that came to mind because it says, it's funny. The title is "Elderly Woman Behind." So it's an interesting title because it
Yeah.
sets the scene.
It evokes the
It evokes the
picture.
picture,
Yes.
and then so it's like.
Wow.
You walk in, and then I recognize you. You don't recognize
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And actually, there's another host on the radio. His name is Howard Stern. I don't know if you've heard of
heard
him.
that name.
He's done some pretty great
I
interviews.
heard he didn't come back today, but he was scheduled to be back after his
dun,
summer
dun,
break.
dun.
And he
Really?
wrote an email to his staff today to say he needs more time. I think there's some interesting negotiations going on.
Yeah, there are.
Oh.
I heard he's going to join Indy 88.
Yeah. It's fine. Maybe that's why I'm not on the air. So I just think it's Stern asked him, I got to give Stern credit because he's fearless with questions
Yes.
because he asks questions that are stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like almost in the same way that Mike does,
Yep.
in as nice a way as possible.
With
Mike,
more listeners.
Mike has no fear on asking any question, and whereas
that's
I
true.
get in my own head about things,
Yep.
and he literally is just like, so like, tell me about that. Like, is it an old woman? Like, as a fan, I'm like cringing on behalf of. But he explains it. He's like, yeah, and he grabs the guitar, and
That's
he's
so
like,
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Love that.
So there you go. There you go. That's it.
amazing.
Elderly
So I'm
woman.
going to just tell the listeners that last week when you said I thought of a song, I thought of the exact same
of course
song.
you did.
That was the
And,
song.
That's it.
that
Right
was
there.
the-
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, for sure.
I was
knew it would be.
on 2 Legs or whatever, where he says the longest title
That
in the Pearl Jam catalog.
That's why I said
That's
wow.
etched in my brain.
Me too. Yep.
That's
Is
so
that still
funny.
the case, or
Well,
are they?
I
That
don't.
was a
Yeah,
while ago.
that is still the case. That is the
so
longest
cool.
title in the Pearl Jam catalog.
I love that.
And Bob is correct. I have confirmed with my brain, who knows every word of that song. Elderly woman behind the counter in a small town is not a lyric in that song. That is a great example.
Amazing.
You guys ready for my first jam?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we are. What's going on?
Whew, finally, the second week in a row, I didn't
What
get to
is
close.
happening?
I feel
What
like
is
I'm
he
a closer.
doing?
He
What
lost
is he
his
doing?
closing job.
You're Dwayne Ward for Tom Henke.
Oh, I'll take that.
There
Dwayne
you
Ward
go.
is fucking rad. Finally, I get to kick out a song from Fluke. Rob Preusss, I'll give you $100 right now if you can tell me the artist.
Rusty.
Hold on.
Because
Venmo's okay?
What? No. You love the Rusty. And I know how much you love the Rusty. So, and I know the name.
I'm too easy to predict because you heard too many hours of me talking.
Fluke and Rusty are two words that just go together. Right? That's the best
But is
part.
it fair to say in the 90s you missed?
Oh, he missed so much music in the 90s.
I didn't necessarily miss it. It was just outside of my main sphere of observation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
you weren't seeking it out, and it didn't find you.
I was absorbed in the world of musical theater because it was a new world for me. So
But when you're hearing now in the headphones, what do you think of Misogyny?
I love it.
Okay, Bob, what did you think of?
I love this.
Rusty. I mean, Rusty was huge. I mean, I started working at Edge 102 in like '98.
Wow.
And so I was a huge listener before that, and that would have been and again, I was there for the Edge 102 era. It wasn't 102.1 the Edge. I was there for that very specific era, and so I would have seen these guys several times.
Did you see them?
Many times. I mean, Rusty was at so many. They would have been they would have toured with all the guys that the Our Lady Pieces and the I Mother Earths and Moist and Watchmen, all the people who have have graced the airwaves here with Mike. Yeah, so I'm very familiar with Rusty.
So a couple of quick fun facts before I introduce a very special guest for the second week in a row. A very special guest is joining us.
I heard a laughter.
It's not
there.
Bob's AI bot, although did try to enter.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even know. I'm not even. It's
try it again. Yeah, try it again.
Obviously, the reason we haven't noticed is because I never opened the Zoom.
Oh, because
nobody's on the Zoom.
It's in the Gmail. It's attached to my Gmail, my Google Calendar.
Okay,
that's what
so
it is.
Fluke was the debut full-length studio album by Rusty.
Yes.
Came out in 1995. This was one of the big singles off it, like Wake Me, Groovy Dead, Misogyny, California. I fucking love Fluke, as all listeners know. An FOTM named Chris Wardman produced this.
Chris produced this.
I know.
Cool. Chris is an old friend of mine from the 80s with Blue Peter. We were on the same record label,
And he produced that April Fool by Chalk Circle and so many great things, actually. But enough of me. Who do we have?
Who could it be?
Well, you don't know who it is, actually, because this person's never been on Toronto Mic before.
What?
So
who can it be?
I know who you're thinking. Who do we have on the line?
Mr. Jim Moore.
Hey,
Jim Moore. What do you know about Rusty and Fluke?
Well, I do know this might be of interest to Rob.
Yes.
And I went trying to find this. That song, Misogyny, which was originally on the demo called Massage Me on it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Well, before we got properly signed, we had a demo that ended up getting released.
Yeah.
Miller Genuine Draft approached us to do a beer ad, which I cannot find anywhere for love or money, which was shot at the Boom Boom Room in Toronto, where I used to always go hang out.
Oh, wow.
Shot there. Guess who one of the extras was in that beer ad?
Give me a hint.
Can I guess?
Take a guess.
Yes.
Sandy Horn.
Very close.
Really?
Gord Depp.
Yes.
What?
Gord was in the video.
Gord was an
And he's stage diving on it, and he came up to us. I said, I'm in the band myself,
No way.
Wait.
That's
But
really.
I can't find that video. I've been looking. Occasionally you go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
On, internets. I cannot find it. I'm pretty sure it's a Miller Genuine Draft.
That is amazing.
They paid us a lot of money, and that's what bought all the gear.
Wow.
That's
so
that's
cool.
what like Thrifties did for
Oh
spoons.
my God, yeah. We sold our souls in 1984.
But
before it was cool.
That's right.
Jim, I'm confused. Okay, I had the band Rusty in the basement, but you've never been on Toronto Mic before. I don't understand.
No. Yeah, I know. It's because the band Rusty's actually started. It's the ashes of One Free Fall. I don't know if you remember. That's a long story. But it was me, Ken, and our drummer. And we wrote pretty much that first album as a trio.
Wow.
Before we got Scotty from the Doughboys on. So, yeah.
Oh.
So you were playing on that song we just heard.
That is correct.
That's so cool. Congratulations. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Love it.
Job well done.
And Jim, I'm going to let the listenership know you're actually going to come on Toronto Mic because you're so connected to so many great FOTM bands, and we're going to have a longer chat. But you play bass.
among other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
exactly,
tell us.
Exactly, yeah.
Tell us what else you would play for Rusty. Like, give us a little Jim Moore info.
Well, no, I was the bassist, and I wrote. We split it 3 ways. We wrote all the songs. I was the bassist, but prior to that, I was a drummer, and that's what I'm doing now. Again, I play in bands in England. I play drums. I was never a good bassist. I mean, 4 strings. You use 2 of them. You can't go wrong. Right?
Oh, that's funny.
But Chris Wardman always loved my bass playing for some reason.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jim, are you in England now?
I am. I've been here for about 20 years.
Wow.
I can get just a little bit.
I can hear it too.
A little bit there. Yeah, I'm just looking at I'm on your Discogs page right now, looking at your some of the stuff. So you're playing drums with people right now. Like I see a high span. Is that happening still, or is that
we've done 2 albums, 3 EPs. I do that. I'm in another band called the Dutch Embassy. Their album's coming out, and I play a lot of drums. It's a pretty active music scene here.
That's super cool. So are you playing drums primarily? Are you playing bass or anything else then on like sessions and stuff as well?
No, you know what? The last time I played bass, I was in Halifax, Nova Scotia last month with my friend Kevin, who's a big time actor now. He's got a series coming out in a week on Bell called Charles TM. He's the star of that.
Cool.
I went to Halifax last week for personal reason, and he got me to play a little bass for a song he's releasing.
Oh, that's fun.
So what can you share with us about the song I'm kicking out here? Misogyny, one of my favorite Rusty songs, but the word misogyny does not appear in the lyrics.
No, that is correct. It's about, abuse, obviously.
Yeah.
Because me and Ken grew up in Nova Scotia, and that's pretty rife. That's pretty, a lot of communities. So.
Wow.
Pretty rough place. Rough places.
It can be. It's beautiful, but it can be rough.
Fair enough.
What do you know about the video?
I know a lot about it. I was in it. I'll tell you one little thing. Which have you seen where Ken is singing, and it's got a little square, and it says "I love possum."
Yes.
In the video,
that's a shout out to his dog.
See, this is the pop-up video stuff that us Canadians need.
That's true.
Because they weren't doing misogyny.
That's from what it was. Bruce LaBruce did that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, can I play a bit just to give a taste? So, so the art house film, if you will, by Bruce LaBruce that we get in Misogyny is called Hustler White.
Tony Ward, which is Madonna's boyfriend. He stars in it.
Mm-hmm. Right. He plays like a male prostitute.
Yes, he plays one,
Okay, so I'm going to just a little clip to give a taste of. This is from Hustler White.
Yeah.
H is for Hollywood, the very letter fledgling starlet Peg Entwistle dramatically leapt from, landing in a bed of cacti, only to die of exposure 3 days later, her cries for help lost amidst the cacophony of the creative city. Finally, my world's favorite location and the starting point of my research. Santa Monica Boulevard.
So this is, I was checking this out on YouTube about a week ago, but this is some of Hustler White. So how did that come to be, Jim, that, some Bruce LaBruce ended up?
Bruce LaBruce is a really good friend of our manager, Jeff Rogers, who
I know Jeff.
I know Jeff too.
He's an FOTM. In fact, Rob Preusss put Jeff on Toronto Mike.
Yes. And Jeff was my manager and when I was 21.
And Jeff is the guy who introduced me to Jerry Levitan, the teenager who interviewed John Lennon.
I think the world revolves around Jeff Rogers. I think.
Okay, back to you, Jim.
He's the best storyteller in the world. I mean, last time I saw him was a couple of years ago in New York City. We had a nice catch up then, but oh my God. Yeah. Well, he managed, that's a long story too about how we got him as a manager through Mike McCarty. I don't know if you know him. He's a huge music publisher. He's a great guy. And initially, Jeff Rogers did not want to manage me and Ken. But anyway, so he was, so Bruce was involved with Jeff Rogers doing movies and films. So he got him on board to do our video. And
That's
what we
cool.
did, we actually shot the clips, the stuff of us miming. That's actually done on Hollywood Boulevard. For me, it was like a dream come true.
Huh.
And then
Wow.
they just cut it up with the film that is done in Los Angeles as well. So.
So I was reading an old blog post from a gay man who was talking about the video for Misogyny, and in his words, he said this was the gayest video Much Music ever played.
Wow.
Yes, definitely. Tony Ward, I'll say.
That's
I was
great.
pretty shocked they actually played it. I guess they just wanted to. I mean, they were so supportive of us. I mean, we won some awards there, and they played our videos. They actually, off topic, the song "Empty Cell."
Yeah. From the next album.
They just love playing that. That did so well. They actually
huge.
asked us to recut a different video so they could play it longer.
Wow.
That's cool.
So we did another. Yeah, I mean, they were so supportive.
And let's not bury the lead, Jim, but when I saw Rusty at Sneaky D's, last time I saw them at Sneaky D's,
Yes.
I got shouted out during Empty Cell, and Ken
Yes.
shouted me out in the
Oh,
crowd. So that was
wow.
a dream come true.
That's so cool.
Jim, can I ask you just quickly before we would let you go there? I'm looking on your Instagram there, and I see you're hanging out with the Rival Sons, who I got to know at 94.9 The Rock a little bit when I was the music director out in Oshawa. Did you work with those guys, or are you just a fan?
No, I didn't. I'm just such a massive fan
Yeah.
of that band. I mean,
They're
our
great.
drummer, Miley,
Yeah.
he's inspirational.
Oh,
I mean,
cool. Yeah.
For me, yeah, and that singer, we go anytime they played just down the road in Folkestone recently.
Yeah.
They just, the whole thing lifts me when I see them. I find really inspirational.
They're terrific. They're one of they're like a good little beacon of hope in rock music right
Really?
now.
That's amazing.
Rival Sons. I think so. They're legit. They sound good.
Wow.
They're not derivative of other things. They're also not so. They're not that active rock so heavy you can't listen to them kind of thing. You know.
Right.
I like them. I like them when I was at 94 on the Rock too.
Wow.
Yeah. And I recently saw the singer Jay Buchanan does his own thing.
Yeah.
It's a completely different vibe, but it's so good.
I'll have to check it out. I didn't know he had solo stuff.
For a current band, not a traditional, the old school bands, which I love, Cheap Trick. He's the best singer.
Okay.
For me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't. He's got a great voice for sure.
I got to listen to more of them because
the Rival Sons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
Jim, what's your relationship like now with the current members of Rusty?
Oh, really? Great. There's been discussion. It comes and goes about they want to put. They've had a couple offers to put the Fluke album out in vinyl.
Oh,
because
fun.
obviously the mid '90s was the height of compact discs.
Yeah, they wouldn't have made an original version.
No, it didn't. So there's interest from a couple labels. Actually, I got to pursue that again. Speaking of Jeff Rogers, contacted me a little while ago about doing that. So hopefully that'll see the light.
That'd be great.
Well, shout out to Jeff Rogers. He also worked very closely with Erica M.
Yep.
Yes, I used to hang out with her back in the day.
See, just all this Toronto stuff. Yeah, sorry.
She used to do those road shows where she played videos and stuff. Yeah, Erica Maikoski from Montreal.
I think she went on the road. In fact, I know this because I follow her on social. She went on the road with Glass Tiger.
Yes.
Gastiga, yeah.
That's pretty good, Alan Frew there.
Alan Frew.
Alan Frew. That's
But
right.
what I never understood was she wasn't singing, right? Like, what was she opening with? Like a monologue or something? Like,
yeah, just people just to see someone. People fall in love with talking heads on TV.
Sure.
They can't believe they're actually seeing.
Well, here's how we're gonna close. It's just funny, small world story. Because you mentioned Jeff Rogers. I thought of Erica M. I remember great controversy when they made a documentary about Much, but it never got released because of some song licensing issues called 99 Queen Street West. 299 Queen Street West. Yeah, pardon me. Got the old address there. But the controversy was that Catherine McClenahan flew from Los Angeles to see the doc at Roy Thompson Hall. I was there. And she was very upset because in the doc, although it doesn't explicitly state it, it is kind of suggested that the first woman VJ on Much Music is Erica M. But Catherine McClenahan is actually the first female VJ. And the reason I said small world story is because Catherine McClenahan dated a entertainment lawyer named Paul Farberman, who did promise, he did say he could get me into the lake house tonight at before the Who. So I just remember that Catherine McClanahan was at the recording of Tears Are Not Enough, and I asked her how she got in there. Is it because of her Much affiliation? And she said no, she was dating Paul Farberman, who had to get all the artists to sign off on their contributions. So that is a small world fun fact, mind blow for you.
There you go.
Sure wouldn't want to paint it. Hey, Rob, you said you had a quote that you didn't remember who it was from?
Yes.
Well, tying into baseball, my favorite baseball player is a guy named Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, we've heard of him.
His autobiography, he would always say, the harder I work, the luckier I get.
There you go.
It's true.
It's the same, right? It's the same.
Yeah.
It's
It
just,
is.
yeah.
I use
Absolutely.
it all the time.
Wow.
And shout out to Billy Ripken and his fuckface bat.
I got that card. I do have that card still.
I bet you do.
Amazing.
That was amazing. Okay, so Jim, we're going to do a proper episode. You and I are going to
That's
just chat.
amazing.
But I just want to say a couple things. One is, thanks for hanging in there because, I mentioned I had to vamp, as I use that word.
As I just found out what it meant.
I was going to go first, but I went to see you on Zoom and it was a black screen. And I'm like,
I'm blacker.
I'm like, where did he go? So that's why I let Bob go first. And then I saw you showed up. Whatever.
There we
But
go.
so thank you for doing this.
Yes, it worked out amazing.
You're welcome.
And thank you for listening. You and I have been like Instagram buddies, and I know you listen to Toronto Mike. Then can you tell us when you do those Spotify Wrapped, what did it tell you about your fandom for Toronto Mike?
I am in the 0.00017 listener.
Really? Holy crap. Wow. Are you
That's
My
amazing.
brain can't even do that math. Like, how many listeners do you have to get to 0.0017? So
That's amazing.
like that means that could be okay. So that's amazing. So we're gonna talk one-on-one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for doing this. And just maybe
Thanks for having me.
what's that?
Thanks for having me.
So on our way out, though, looking back all these years later, because that's like an anniversary, right? 95, now we're in 25. My brain says that.
Yeah.
I can't believe Fluke is 30 years old.
Wow.
Like, I still listen to it like it's fresh. Okay, I listen to it all the time, as you know. What do you think, listening back? What do you think of Fluke 30 years later?
You know what I think? Are you familiar with Saint Anger?
Yeah, well, yeah, from Metallica.
Yes. Just look up Lars Ulrich, Saint Anger snare drum. At times, it's a little bit. I don't like bearing the drums, but at times it is a little bit too present.
Well,
I want to be 1995.
Well, the
though.
sound of the drums at the beginning, it did make me think, oh, those are some good drum samples because that sounds,
it's not.
It's not drum samples, but
There's nothing. And you know what? There's no click.
Seriously, that's amazing. But the sound of the drums is so good. It evokes a feeling that like just makes you feel like, oh, I'm gonna love this. Like just the sound of it, what it is.
Oh, that's kind. That's
That's kind. That's nice.
So, Jim, we'll talk again. You're now in FOTM, but we'll get you on a proper episode. And thanks for doing that. So you have two choices here. One is you could go about your day in jolly old England, or you can mute yourself and you can totally let us, like, you can just listen in because Rob Preusss is about to kick out a jam.
My first jam.
All right.
It's up to you.
And listen, go about my way and just listen. But thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
Jim.
much for having me.
Thanks
for doing
Yeah.
this. Rob, any words before your first jam?
No, this was the first one that came into my head. This is not the original version because
Really?
we all know it so well that I thought, well, let's lighten it up a little.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
It's so Rob, though, right?
Just let it wash over you.
At least he didn't just discover the song when he Googled it or something.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Is that Gonzo?
I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low, anyway the wind.
It's Gonzo with chickens.
Of
course it is.
Really matter to me.
It gets better. It gets better. That's Rolf on the piano.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Mama.
Animal?
Yeah.
Mama.
Mama.
Yeah. Mama.
I love it.
Mama. Mama.
All right. I love it. I love it.
All right, Conductor Rob, do I bring it down or you want to
keep it going here? This is good.
This is a good part.
I see a little silhouette of a clam. Scaramouche, Scaramouche,
Yeah.
will you do the fandango?
Galileo, Galileo,
It's the bear and Beaker.
I'm just a poor boy.
Bunsen, how do you do?
Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. No, no, no. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Let me throw.
They will not let you throw.
Let me blow.
They will not let you blow. Let me joke. Do not like your jokes. Let me joke. Do not like your jokes. Let me
Okay, you can fade it down if you want. I'm enjoying it because you got to watch the video to really appreciate
I'm
it.
sure it's hilarious.
This is from 15 years ago.
And the words Bohemian Rhapsody are never uttered in this song.
That's the name of this song, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
So, did you know?
What an obscure... I never heard of it.
Yeah, no.
certainly.
So, when I first heard the song, it's coming up on the 50th anniversary.
Didn't we mention Wayne's World earlier in this episode? Because
You
we talked about
related to
Almost Famous. Yeah,
yes.
but still.
Same.
This
because
is the song that was playing.
Exactly. And I didn't mention it, but I didn't want to bring it up.
But did you
Yeah.
do it on purpose?
Yeah, yeah.
You're playing 3D chess over
I
there.
am sort of.
Fucking
So
amazing.
this is one of those songs for me in my life when I was 9 years old and heard this on the radio, changed my life. Like it's one of those moments where I was listening to CKOC on my little clock radio beside my bed, and this song started, and I was like leaning into the radio because I didn't know what I was hearing.
Yeah.
And when they announced, they said that was Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and I literally didn't know, is Queen the band or is Bohemian Rhapsody the band? Like, I didn't know what was going on.
So you'd never heard any Queen before?
I knew Killer
You knew
Queen
right.
indirectly because when we had been visiting my relatives in Germany,
Yeah.
and my cousin in Germany was a huge Queen fan.
Right.
They were already sort of breaking through. So it was a whole new world to me.
How old are you when you hear Bohemian Rhapsody?
9
on
years old. I had
1150?
just turned 10.
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah. So to hear this on the radio for the first time was life-changing for me.
Silly question, because we know the song's like 6 minutes long or
Yeah.
whatever. So 1150 would
They played the
play
whole
a
thing.
6 minute
yeah.
song?
That was
yeah,
that was
back
the
then,
whole
for sure.
The whole thing
But
about
that's
the song.
like top 40. I thought, okay, I didn't know.
No, it broke through at that time
Yeah.
because people said you'll never get airplay with this because it's 5.5
Yeah.
minutes long, and this
That was Mike Myers, right? Because isn't that,
well, yes,
isn't that
exactly.
in the movie?
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
So what was cool that people discovered a couple years ago, originally Freddie, when he was first working on it, had called it Mongolian Rhapsody. They auctioned off a bunch of his stuff from his home in 2023, and they had all these like pages of lyrics and lyric ideas and stuff, and the actual pages of him working out the lyrics for Bohemian Rhapsody. At the top of the page, he had written Mongolian Rhapsody, and then, and then he scribbled up Mongolian and put Bohemian.
I wanted to show you. Last night I was watching the Argo game in my shed, and I've got a new record player out there. But there's a Rob Preusss carrot in there. or whatever.
News of the World.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I was just like one of the album I'm listening. I was listening to is an old Queen album.
Amazing.
It's the one with "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions."
Yes, I saw them on that. That was the first time I ever saw them. Was on that tour.
That's
the News of the World.
That is an original copy from my mom's, like by my stepdad.
No way.
Question for Rob Preusss.
Wow.
Would you buy a ticket for Queen with a different lead singer?
Well, I've considered seeing
Buy
them.
a ticket.
Yeah,
I
buy a
just wanna
ticket. I
emphasize
would.
that.
I almost wanted to see them with Adam Lambert the last time they came around. I don't like the combination so much, but I realize while Roger and Brian are still alive, they rock the shit out of their shows and their music.
I
And
heard it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, Queen is one of the rare bands that people who don't know the depth of them, all four of them were huge songwriters and important contributors to the whole canon of the music. They've all written the hits, all four guys in the band. So
sort of like how that trio we learned about wrote all those big songs from Rusty's flute.
yes, well, Jim Moore, exactly. Like that's the thing. Like there's a
Well, the
connection. there.
forgotten member, by the way. Shout out to Jim Moore, who I've been corresponding because he loves the fluke references, and
I love that,
and I do a lot of them. But yeah, he wouldn't have been here. He's not in the band anymore because he's in England.
He's in England,
His
yeah.
own,
That's
own
so cool.
thing. But he was he's a founding member, and he hung
Yeah.
around till like 2000 or something.
That's
We'll
cool.
find out when he was there.
So can you play my number 2?
Of course.
I've thought of this.
So
at the
this is.
I was looking for
what is
something.
this?
So I was looking for like a Bohemian Rhapsody. There's so much shit online on YouTube where you can like break down all the overdubs and all the parts. And I thought, let's cleanse the Muppets and just listen to this middle section with no music, just voices.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Galileo Figaro.
Magnifico!
I'm just a poor boy and nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity.
Easy come, easy go.
The
Will
headphones.
you let me go?
Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. Never, never, never let me go.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
And who's doing all those background vocals? It's just the band?
It's Roger, Brian, and Freddie.
It's just
the three of them.
There's only three of them doing those.
Just three guys. And
Wow.
they layered so many layers of tape.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. When I was in grade 8, I had a conversation with my music teacher, Miss Wilkinson, and she was convinced that high note at the end was not sung by a man.
Wow.
And I was arguing with her when I was like 11.
Oh,
I
like
was
Working Man by Rush.
Yeah.
He's
And
the greatest. He's the greatest front for.
Well, that wasn't no, but that's Roger. That's Roger Taylor, the drummer, singing the highest note.
Roger's doing the highest
Yeah, Roger's
note.
doing
That's
the highest
not-
note. No, that's not Freddie.
Wow.
Roger had a higher range because he still sings the high stuff now. Yeah, but they slowed down the tape a little bit to get that high range out of there.
Wow.
So, anyways, yeah,
There's a cha-cha.
that's my
on
wife.
Is that your wife?
That's Leia. Yeah. What's she got to say?
I can't believe Rob forced Mike to say the words, "Is that Gonzo?"
Somebody earlier said you're mean to me too, Mike.
Mike
I saw
said that, but I don't feel any meanness towards you. But I can be blunt, but I don't think I
just
said
got back
anything
in for the
negative about
first time. I haven't been able to get in. I
Really?
talked to, I
Let's ask you about-
texted Ian Surfing.
you. Do you think I'm mean to you?
No, I'm way meaner to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that's
Why
only
would I
'cause-
be mean to one of my favorite guests?
Yeah,
It's a love relationship.
It is. It's only because
It's love.
I just think I'm funny. That's
Yeah,
all.
but
Whether I am or not is up for debate. I think
I'm the one who said I was at Second City. I was there in the
You
audience.
did. You came and supported me.
I was supporting you.
Yeah.
Adam was
Thanks, Greg
amazing.
Lakes.
Adam
Oh, yeah.
Lambert was amazing according to Moose Grumpy.
Yes,
You saw
we've
Queen
talked
with
about
Adam
that.
Lambert.
Yeah.
She's a big Adam head.
Yep.
So that was the first one that came to mind for you. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a big one.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we
That's a
don't
great
want
one.
to Hanson that one.
No, that's
like we
perfect.
Hanson Bubba O'Reilly.
Bubba.
We Hanson. There's a lot of great Bubba O'Reilly. So I'm going to pass the baton to Bob.
Oh, now we're moving on. Wow.
Because
Oh,
we're
right.
going to keep our order.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have Rob's going to close the whole
Right.
thing.
Okay.
here.
So
Second jam.
so this you could probably do a lot of titles in this genre. So just hit it and we'll talk about it in a few.
What the fuck?
Working blue today, kids. Cover your children's ears. And then we can have a debate about parentheses jams.
Yeah, we've done that.
Does that count? Yeah. I feel like I'm in Train Spotting or something.
Almost.
They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. They just strut. What the fuck? What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just know what they know, but they don't know what is what. They just strut.
Anybody know the artist? Well, you would do, Mike. But
I do.
Yeah.
You do? No.
25 years old this album today, or this year. This
I thought it was today. I was excited.
No, not
at
this
the
today.
time.
No, maybe I don't know. Halfway between the gutter and the stars is Fatboy Slim's album follow up to "You've Come a Long Way, Baby."
Okay.
"You've Come a Long Way, Baby," of course, has "Praise You"
Yes.
and "Rockefeller
That's the
Skank"
one
and all.
I-
That's the big one. That's from '98, I think.
Yep.
Monster Jam.
Yeah, huge. So this is a song called "Star 69."
Amazing.
And nowhere does it say "Star 69." in it.
Really?
Yeah, nowhere.
Remember
This-
in the old days when you'd know what Star 69 meant?
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons I brought it up. How many kids even know what Star
I know.
69
I bet you every
means?
listener of Toronto Mike remembers Star
That's
69.
right.
Everybody who's listening to this
But
show.
can I ask you, Bob Willette?
Yeah.
There's a parentheses in this title.
Is there?
Yeah.
No, not on the CD.
Maybe it's just on the YouTube one.
Yeah, no, not on the CD.
Okay, so just Star 69.
Yeah. Why is there parentheses on the video?
Yeah. So
Does it say what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh no! I can show you the.
Rob, will you while Bob talks about Norman Cook here and all this good stuff, can you search the proper title of this song?
Yeah, but you got to see it. No. This is not going to happen because I can guarantee you because
I own the CD.
I own the CD, and actually listening to this back to this. So this is the album that has Weapon of Choice, which is the Christopher Walken dancing video.
This is that song?
Yeah, no, this is the same album.
Okay.
This also has the very, I almost picked it, unbelievably painful, beautiful ending song to Bully, the movie.
Oh, wow. I love that movie.
Yeah. So that lasted. I see a great big sky. The final track of Bully is like. It's all about coming out of
movie. But
oh my god, it's such a
very
crazy movie.
Yeah.
This came out the same year as Moby's Play.
Yeah.
And I find this album actually more enjoyable than Halfway Between the Gutter, or this is Halfway Between the Gutter stuff, more than You've Come a Long Way, Baby. I really want this on vinyl now. Now that I have it set up, like I've been listening to it a lot from beginning to end, and it's just there's a song called "Bird of Prey" on this, which it samples. It's Jim Morrison's voice. It's beautiful.
That's amazing.
So when there's a ton of music in this electronica that you could take and use, but this one came to mind because awesome. I just like they know
and it's
what
good when it comes
what,
to your mind.
So it came to mind right away. Yeah,
it comes up as Star 69.
Yeah.
Okay,
it says also known as Star 69. Parentheses.
So
what the fuck?
Bob, we're gonna allow this.
Yeah.
Because it says it's Star 69 is the name of the song, but then in parentheses, ironically enough, it says also known as Star 69. Right. What the fuck?
But that's not what it's known as on the like only you know what stupid people call it. What the fuck?
You know what? But people are stupid.
That is true. I
will
agree with
people,
you.
So
Rob
why should
goes
it
into
be?
a record store and he's like, give me
that What the
Teenage
Fuck
Wasteland.
song.
Yeah.
Give me that Teenage Wasteland
fair enough.
song.
Yeah, for sure. But the song's title, as titled by Norman Cook, a.k.a. the Funk Soul
I'm
Brother.
on your side. I don't want Mike to think I'm being mean to you.
Yeah.
I actually am on your side.
Norman didn't know about Norman Cook. I was just looking
that he was in
the House Martins.
The House Martins.
I don't think maybe I knew that 25 years ago.
Norman,
I forgot.
We used to play this a ton. We used to play this a ton on the live dares with Martin Streak, and he was like Norman Cook, a.k.a. the Funk Soul Brother,
Seriously?
a.k.a. Fatboy Slim. Yep.
He played on Caravan of Love.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Norman Cook's and he's still going. He's like all over the place.
That's amazing.
I saw him at the Warehouse, I think. Yeah, he was pretty great.
I'm going to listen to Fatboy Slim on my drive home.
This song is almost as long as Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's very long. Yeah. And that's not even a remix. That's the original.
Yeah, that's the original. The remix is actually, I'm just looking at the remixes. They have one that's 710, and then they have a Winem Dinem 69em mix. That's 820.
Wow.
Yeah, between hang on here.
Timo Moss remix is 710.
Between the Gutter and the Stars. I want to
love it.
This is B-side to the single is Weapon of Choice. Did you say?
Oh, is that B-side?
It was released as a double.
They call it a double A side.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
The last. I just want to. Oh yeah, I love this. So the last two songs on it are it's Song for Shelter. And then it goes into Talking About My Baby reprise. So Song for Shelter is 11:26.
Wow.
And it's with Roland Clark and Roger Sanchez, and it's got a hit. Anyways, it's 11:26. I'm going to tell you this: if you're on shrooms, it's the best song ever.
When was the last time you were on shrooms?
It's been a long time. It's been too long. I want to do it right now.
What's too long? Decades?
No, not decades. Like probably
hours.
Yeah, like 20, 30 minutes. No.
You're on shrooms right now.
A couple years ago. But I love like the Song for Shelter, 11:26 of fine shrooming music.
Right.
Oh, so good.
I believe it.
Love it.
Rob, have you ever been on shrooms?
No, I've been on other psychedelics, but not shrooms.
I've never done
to do
LSD.
psychedelics.
Don't be afraid.
I'm afraid it'll change my already
Everybody
rattled brain.
Have you heard about Bill Burr? Bill Burr says mushrooms saved his life.
It will change your life.
Change the way he sees things.
Bill Burr
goes on about.
I just saw the biopic about Brian Wilson, and he dropped acid, and it really fucked up his anxiety. And
I think
paranoia.
it
probably did it too much.
No, it wasn't just that though. He was already prone.
Oh yes, but it brought out this.
It exacerbated.
Yes, but I just don't feel like rolling that dice.
You know the difference in the thing about doing those kind of things. It's all about what
microdosing.
Timothy Leary and Allen Ginsberg used to call the set and the setting. It's all about where you do it and your intention for doing it. And it's a serious subject. Like I've been into this shit for like over 20 years. That I had an experience once or like over 20 years ago that changed my life.
Wow.
And I feel like.
But what do you mean? You had a drug induced epiphany?
Uh-huh.
Can you be more? Can you elaborate?
It'll be in my book.
Did you do DMT?
It's in the book.
I want to. Have you read stuff about DMT?
There's lots of things you can research about this stuff. This is a world.
You can't give us a little more?
Not right now.
This is only your 100th appearance on
I
Toronto
know.
Mike.
No,
you
but
can't tell me more about this epiphany you had on drugs.
No.
Like what drug were you on?
It was a plant, actually. It was a plant that exists in nature. It's called Salvia divinorum.
Oh, salvia. You've done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about it when I did it, except that it was spoken about. I was actually doing a seminar weekend thing that had nothing to do with it, but the guy who was leading the seminar sort of mentioned it.
Yeah.
And the way he described it to me, I was like, oh, I fucking want to do that.
Okay, and then
Salvia.
Where were you? This was like a controlled.
I was in New York and at home in my apartment. But anyways, the thing about it is,
want to talk about
the thing about it, no, not it's. I want to talk
give
about
us a little more. I'm not going to ask you to, but
There's
you
an
had
art-
an epiphany and it changed the way you look at life.
Yeah, sure. It was like I could encapsulate it as partially it was a near-death experience.
Yeah.
So
I've heard the same
what a
thing
lot
about
of
it.
people who approach psychedelics and psychedelic experiences is that it strips away.
Bob, isn't this the most fascinating thing he's ever said?
I think he's fascinating all the time, Mike. But that's fine. Yeah.
This is listen to 20 minutes of the Muppets doing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, well, it all goes together. Like it all comes together.
Also, my pet peeve, it bothered me because I re-listened to Last Toast.
Yeah.
I'm banning it, so I'm going to make a rule.
I know what you're going to ban.
You know,
I know.
when we make the topic,
Yes.
you can't discover a
I
song
know.
after the topic.
I love
it has
that.
to be
Yeah,
a song.
you love that. Yeah.
I know.
hate it because then you're it's so recency biasy
Yeah.
that you found this song and
true.
it's kind of neat, but it doesn't mean anything to you. 'Cause
You're
you
right.
literally are hearing it for the first time.
But you know what's funny? When you said that just a week ago, when you said that, it hit me in a different way. And I thought you're
Okay,
you're right
were you
about
on
that.
drugs?
Who's picking this? Is it my turn?
You're
not
next.
ready?
No, I'm ready. I have
Yeah,
an
it
idea.
is
You have one already?
I do. Oh,
Okay,
I
it is
do.
your turn.
I do. Okay.
Because he did morning song
Yeah.
and then I picked this one.
Yeah.
You're up
I
next.
love that.
And then we can't veto the topic.
Well,
so we can't pick a song we're hearing for the first time.
So my topic will ensure it can't be a new song.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
So you did drugs, and then you had an epiphany.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I mean,
think it ties into my song.
Okay,
good. All
Like,
right.
It's a nice
That's great.
segue.
That's-
We'll talk about it.
You
Yeah.
ready for a song where the title does not appear as a lyric
Yes.
in the song?
Yep.
A live version.
Nope.
Why is there?
Look at you.
The way he rolls.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's a good one. I never thought.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade.
He's pretty good at it, eh?
And though the news was rather sad,
I love this song. It's my favorite Beatles song.
Is it really?
I just
interesting.
had to
I don't know if I've ever thought
laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed.
I used to go to the Phoenix for Strange Paradise. Andy Frost would host, but they'd play this song just before the music kicked in. And it was very cool to hear it every Thursday night in the big room at the Phoenix, 410 Sherbourne Street.
I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you.
This is the line, Rob.
I'd love to turn you on.
You had that moment. You got turned on, man. I don't know how to fade out this song because it's like Bohemian Rhapsody
Yeah.
in that it's epic.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Found the way down was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke.
Had a smoke?
Somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
All right, so we've all heard this song. I'll bring it down. But A Day in the Life. But it's in the headphones even right now of you two gentlemen. Sounds amazing.
Amazing. Awesome. Love it.
This just in, the Beatles and this album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Got to check this band out.
It's good.
Yeah, let's go on a limb here and say it's pretty good.
We're going to do a deep dive on this.
Is this the album? I just saw that Brian Wilson biopic, so it's in my head, but Pet Sounds influences this album.
Oh, yeah.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club
Yeah, we talked
Band.
about that
Just a week ago.
Yeah, just a week ago. On last month's episode.
That's right.
And like the singing on it too. Like, aren't the Beach Boys all over this? Like, they,
Not on this.
Not on this one.
No,
not
yeah,
on
yeah.
this song. But was it the other? Yeah.
1967, everybody.
Wow.
We're in 1967, Lennon-McCartney. So John Lennon contributed, what does he do? The opening and closing sections are mainly John. Paul contributes some the middle section. But all four Beatles are involved in like shaping this arrangement we're listening to right now in the headphones.
And George Martin.
George Martin, of course, the
fifth
producer
Beatle.
extraordinaire. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, or we talk about the drugs, okay? So the line, I'd love to turn you on, got this song banned by the BBC.
Wow.
Hold on, give me that Okay, this part influences something very interesting that we will all recall with fondness, I think. Okay. So I'll bring it. It's hard to interrupt this song.
It calls for so long. They kept turning up the mics. That's how they kept that sound going.
ASMR with Rob Preusss. Keep doing
It's the Beatles. No, it's the key of E. It's a big E chord.
They misspelled Beatles. Can you believe it? What a big mistake. What a boner, man. Okay, so listen to this, Rob and Bob.
Close, right? IMAX.
THX. The audience is listening.
I like a good like a good musical jingle, like a little tag, like boom 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 boom, like
Yes.
in Tell Inside. I like those a lot.
What do you think of By Menon?
I like that. I like it. We tried to come up with one on the Humble and Fred show. It was one of my favorite moments we ever did.
Really?
Oh yeah. But it was Curtis, who's now on the morning show at Legends or whatever it's called down at 105.7, used to be Easy Rock, and he was an intern on the show, and we had him go off and do one for us.
Wow.
And he just came back with him going boo 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 bop, and it just because it was so unexpected, it was one of my funniest memories of the Humble.
Funny.
All of us killed ourselves.
And can you believe one of those two gentlemen phoned us earlier today?
Live on the air.
Doesn't know he was on this episode.
Mike, you'll go back and listen. I was narrating. I was doing some voiceover while you were on the
I will
phone.
go back and listen.
Yeah, yeah.
So, because it was a boring chat too. I didn't know it was going to be that boring.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought it'd be more spicy. But this that thing, that THX sound I just played, is called Deep Note.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely inspired by the Beatles song A Day in the Life.
By that big glass piano chord.
Yeah.
Super cool.
So you mentioned sort of, apparently it was 34 hours. It took 34 hours to perfect that orchestral cacophony.
Wow. Well, and there's a lot of neat kind of outakey kind of things.
The whole song was 34 hours, but
Wow.
a lot of it was that final chord. And
you can hear George like counting the orchestra in. Like there's outtake versions and stuff online, and they were counting off all those bars of music, and he was basically having the orchestra start at a low note and move up to a high note, and they count to like 18 whatever.
I want to give credit to the guy who put that Deep Note together, inspired by A Day in the Life, and also something by this guy named Bach.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoever the hell that. I think
it's Batch. Actually, I think you call it Batch.
Oh, I did like. Was it 18 in Life? Right?
Yes.
Skid Row?
Sebastian Batch.
Johann
It must
Sebastian
be him,
Batch.
right? It must be
That's
him. Okay. But the guy who did put that together, his name is James A. Moorer. So sort of like our guest. What was our guest's name?
Jim Moore.
So this guy's
the same.
Jim Moore.
What the heck?
Moorer.
So it's you go from Rusty to THX.
That's unbelievable right there. Here.
That's cool.
Where I want to go, just that's a very that song is critically acclaimed. You might know A Day in the Life. It's on many of your like top song lists. CBC's 50 tracks put it very high. Q Magazine listed the 50 greatest British songs of all time, and it was at the top. Mojo's 101 greatest Beatles song, they put it at number 1. Wow. Okay, it was nominated.
The greatest Beatles song.
A Beatles song, yeah. But there's a lot of competition, you might know. The only other one I can think of that might switch spots with it sometimes is In My Life, which is also like one of those big, top Beatles songs.
Everybody's got their own favorite Beatles song.
What's yours?
Got to Get You Into My Life.
What's yours, Bubba?
Number 9. No, it would have to be something off the White Album. I don't know what though.
It was nominated for Best Arrangement Accompanying Vocalist or Instrumentalist at the Grammys in 1967.
Wow.
I don't know what the heck.
I can't picture the Beatles giving a shit about the Grammys.
Not
like
at all.
nothing. Like not caring at all. Even at the very beginning.
Nope.
Just not giving a shit about the
You know what else they didn't
Grammys.
give a shit about, which I think is really interesting for me, technically, as a musician? They didn't give a shit about stereo.
Yeah.
When they were mixing the records.
By the Watchmen.
Really?
Yeah, wow.
When they were mixing the records, they were mixing them for the radio, and it was all mono, right?
Yeah.
Stereo was kind of, I mean, it wasn't a new thing, but they didn't really care. So they would mix the records with George, and they would get a good mono mix, and then they'd leave him to do the
Let
stereo.
him do whatever. We don't care. Well, I mean, is it
So cool.
Twist and Shout? The very first is all vocals are on one side,
Yeah,
pretty much.
right.
I know because I've DJ'd weddings where I have one speaker out, or not one speaker. I have one channel out, and I've run two speakers through the one, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, there's another song, but I can't play it all. I'm going to kind of fast forward to that point in this big song. You might know. Hold on. So you might know this song.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find it very quickly. Stand by.
Have you been on America? Just you and your idols.
David Bowie. Okay, let's listen here.
Well, it ain't that far to door. Her heart's been broken just like you have. All night, what the young American. Young American. All night. All right. You want the young American. You ain't a pimp, you ain't a horse. A pimp's got a canyon, a lady got a Chrysler. Black's got the Spaniel, white's got a soul train. Mama's got cramps and look at your handshake.
There it is. Okay, worth the wait, everybody. Worth the wait. So, I heard the news today, oh boy, is a direct allusion to A Day in the Life by the Beatles. It appears a couple of times in Young Americans.
Love it.
And now one dance song that can make me break down and cry.
We don't kick out a lot of David Bowie on Toast. Have you noticed that?
I love Bowie.
I know. Yeah, he doesn't come up.
And I'm not going to play this whole thing, but we played him earlier, so I just thought I'd point out this guy can sing anything, and he's just fucking rad.
He can sing anything.
I love this guy. Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. Fucking love this guy's voice.
I shouted him out on my little video of my walk on the West Coast.
Did you?
On the west end of the city.
The West Coast.
The West end of the city.
Can you tell me about that? Because on the live chat, Tyler Campbell says... No, it was... Oh.
It was Canada Cab. Or it was a bunch of different
But
people.
VP says you walked... Oh, I see.
Yeah. Went last week after I left your home.
Okay.
I decided I was on my way to work and do a shift, and usually I do a little video before, but what's coming up on the radio, on my personal socials, and then I posted also on the Indie 88 stories, and I just decided to randomly just record things in the Maple Leaf House and all the, on my walk up to the Mimico station.
Wow.
And
VP says I enjoyed Bob's walking tour of New Toronto and Mimico last week.
Yeah. and I just was like randomly. I met a cat that I said was the mayor of Mimico. The cat's name was. I named the cat Tabitha.
Not Shanahan.
I met. I met a couple stone marble lions that I asked. On the walk. Just a bunch of different garbage that I just.
Well, Moose Grumpy also enjoyed it.
It was just a silly little 1 minute. Yeah. It was just a silly little walk that I put it together and I extolled the virtues of the walk from here to Mimico Station. That's all.
It was a good walk, though.
Walking.
I mean, you did
walking here.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw. I mean, I was sweating like crazy.
Right.
Rob Preusss.
Yeah.
Any words before I kick out your second jam?
No, it was the second one that came into my head.
Because you've done 2 already.
I've only done
No,
one.
I've
done 2. Okay.
You've done 2. I've done 2.
Because the order's all messed up.
Yeah.
I did not do a good job on that. I feel ashamed.
Fix it
I
in
actually
post.
thought I had pressed play and then my apologies. I'm embarrassed. Did you want to talk up this intro or no?
Now these guys start singing now. Here we are.
Somewhere.
This was the beginning of all of it.
Tell us what we're listening to.
So it's Flock of Seagulls. It's called Space Age Love Song. It's not mentioned. It was on their first album, which came out in '82. And apparently, from reading on the line, the guitarist Paul Reynolds thought they should call it Space Age Love Song because it sounds like a Space Age love song. It's a very simple song. There's only
the Platinum Blonde guys were listening.
Yes, everybody was listening. I mean, we had a Spoon song that sounded just like this. Like, it's so funny to me now that I see what an inspiration they were to the music world in general, because there was nothing like this album when it came out. I mean, Iran was the big hit, of course, but the whole album was really just fantastic.
And now the aforementioned Gord Depp is in that band.
I know. I watched a clip of him playing the song from just a few weeks ago somewhere down in the States. It's so cool. Yeah.
Does he still take your calls, Rob? Gord?
Yeah, he takes my emails. He's a busy guy. It's funny, he's way busier with Flock of Seagulls than with Sandy, in the Spoons world. But it's good. I'm glad for him to be a part of this band because they're on these lost 80s tours doing all these crazy gigs, So super cool. Yep.
1982, you said?
Yes. This sounds very to me. Well, you guys are so young. Yeah. It's very 1982.
We were there though.
You were there.
Bob's about to turn 50.
Summer of '82. We played with this band, at the police picnic at the CNE.
Yeah.
And so we were the first band. Then it was Flock of Seagulls, and then it was Joan Jett, and then the Talking Heads, and then the Police.
Crazy.
And Flock of Seagulls were brand new at that time as well. So it was a cool bill for all of us. Yeah.
What a crazy lineup! Those police picnics were crazy.
It was unbelievable. I know.
Rob, I have a question for you. What is the second biggest hit? Like, if you ask the average music fan, what's the second biggest hit from Flock of Seagulls?
I think there's a song called Wishing, If I Had a Photograph of You, which, if you
would
heard
say
it,
that's the second? This would be the second, wouldn't it? Iran and then this.
Would you think of this? I would say between those two.
Oh, see, I know where I know this and Iran. The one you're saying, I don't know.
If you heard
I'm not sure I even know this.
Oh, you don't know Space Age Love Song?
I'm not sure I do.
Oh, we used to play this on Sunday nights.
That's why I think you might know it more.
Yeah.
Wishing was more of a traditional kind of a pop song.
Okay.
So.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like when you were talking, Mike, to Sophie B. Hawkins, and she mentioned that second song. And I was like, I don't think I know that song. And it's you started playing it. I was like,
oh, I do know that song.
Oh my God, of course I forgot about that song. Yeah,
absolutely. Sophie B. Hawkins, great taste in men.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh well, that makes him feel good.
It was nice. I wasn't unprovoked.
Yeah, but she's omnisexual. She doesn't care about men or women. She cares about what she feels.
Isn't that pansexual?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a difference. I think Monica looked up the difference because we thought pansexual and omni. I think pansexual is you don't care about the gender.
Right.
Like you're sort of in love with the spirit or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel omni is you like all genders, you're attracted to all genders, but you do actually care about the genitalia somehow.
I don't understand.
You think pansexual people don't care about genitalia?
Yeah, like maybe pansexual people are really attracted to a spirit.
Right, but you can't make a spirit come.
Can you say that on Indie 88?
I'd figure it away.
You can say the C word?
I could figure it away.
You figure it away.
I could figure it away. I wouldn't do it during the day.
Feel the noise.
I wouldn't do it during the day, but in the evening, if I were on, I'd figure it away.
Canada Kev says that song sounded like Iran or whatever at the beginning. Is it called End Iran or is it called Iran?
Iran. And then I think sometimes in brackets it even says so far away.
Yeah.
In parentheses.
Right, yeah. Okay, no, we're not talking about the country Iran, right?
No, that's right. And only Americans pronounce it Iran. So that's
Iran.
Yeah.
Is that president still alive? Can you do that?
You know
Google
what? I was going to mention to you guys last night. I was going down a funny, weird rabbit hole if you Google Putin poisoned Trump. Oh, wow. Holy fucking shit! Sorry.
Well, that's a long way to go. But
yeah, we'll go back in the news.
But if we stick to facts,
yeah. But
we're not going to spend too much time. But if we stick to facts, he hasn't made a. And he might be making one right now. Like I think he's scheduled for 2.
I know.
But he hasn't made. It's been days since he made a public appearance, which is unusual for him.
We'll mark the date of this episode, and I was like reading these things last night. They were like these speculative things about their meeting in Alaska. I was like, holy shit! Like nobody would put anything past anybody these days with these.
Well, we've seen bloated. What do you call that? Swollen
2 p.m.
ankles.
today.
He's making a talk.
So,
he's making it.
Interesting. Okay, so we've seen swollen ankles and we've seen bruising on the hands. Like these are like objective facts. We've seen this from reputable journalists have reported it. Photographs. Yeah.
Reputable?
So reputable.
Reputable?
Reputable.
Both. They're both reputable and reputable.
Reputable, man.
Brewery. Okay. But the bruising, as a fellow blood thinner taker, although I have no bruising, you'll see here, you do bruise easily when you're on blood thinners. Yeah. So maybe maybe he's got congenitive heart failure and the world can rejoice soon. What do you think?
Ding dong.
And Rob Preusss never got home.
When it happens.
Yeah.
Never got home. Okay.
That's right.
Now.
Yeah.
Any final words to say about Flock of Seagulls?
No, nothing actually. No fun facts. No nothing.
Do they take your call? Who's the main guy again?
Mike Score.
Yeah, right.
Is his name.
Will he take your answer your email?
No, but you consider him an FO. You consider Flock of Seagulls FOTM.
Okay.
You need to talk to Mike Score.
If a member of a band comes on Turn Mike, I say that's an FOTM band,
I know,
right?
True. Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
The fact is, as we speak, Gord Depp is a member of Flock of Seagulls. Sticks as an FOTM band.
I know, it's so funny to me. I know, it's true.
But that's just, I know, I'm not even playing.
I bet you could get Mike Score on the bass if he had, if there was a Flock of Seagulls.
If he was around, yeah.
For sure.
He does those bowling alley shows, right?
Yeah.
And he's
Ed
an
Sousa.
FOTM.
Yeah, that's right. Ed Sousa.
There you go.
Yep.
Ed Sousa.
Yep.
Like there's a connection there. Okay.
It's all connected.
Like all you need to know is that mid-year is an FOTM.
That's right.
That's all you need to know. Who's up? It's the great Bob Willette.
Yes.
Bob, any words? I know you love this band. I can't wait to kick it out.
No, I was just trying to see what Philippe Auger Aliciem is doing.
I thought you were going to check and see if the guy was still the guy was alive.
Yeah, no, he did. 2 p.m. The president's making an announcement from the Oval Office. They said.
Is it going to sound like when Rob Preusss made those jingles? Is it going to sound like AI?
It might.
You never know.
It might.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes. Very Weekend at Bernie's.
So, as opposed to the Beatles, who are the most influential, most important band in the history of rock, this album and this band means absolutely nothing to anybody but me.
Really?
Well, they have one hit. They're a one-hit wonder.
Huge hit, and it had 2 waves.
It did, yeah. So, but when we thought of when the idea was that there's a title and it's the song. I love this band. I think they're so underrated, and they got messed up in all the buyouts and whatnot between Universal and London Records and all these different things. This is Harvey Danger again. I know I've kicked them out before. But I sent Mike the lyrics, and I'm going to show Rob the lyrics to read along to, because it's like they spoke to me in a way that no other band did. It was 1997 for whatever reason. I loved it, and this song is called Terminal Annex.
Okay.
And just here, there's the lyrics.
This is your third song, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah, but we've been at it 2 hours.
I'm exhausted.
We're actually going long here.
Oh man.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be
move
short.
into the country. No,
And it's called what?
Terminal Annex. There's a couple lines that just really resonated with me, I'll tell you
About the Toronto neighborhood, the Annex.
Here's something beautiful, now smash it to bits. Save your little wheelchair, empowerment films. Save your swoons, I'm spoken for. It isn't pretty to think so, but I can't feign interest now. Dreaming of the fist fight I never got into. Thinking of the mean shit I wish I'd said to you. Such a fancy lady, call you Secret Tina. She didn't get all the good stuff, but she looked like you. Like a zero drowning in a sea of higher numbers. Everything you say to me is dumb, at least it's stupid.
Only one more lyric I want you to hear, and then I'll talk.
20 heavy hammers smashing down. Here's a doorstep you can never darken. You complain about an overflowing cup. Don't forget that I'm the one who filled that fucker up.
Right?
So 1, 2, 3.
It sounds like poppy emo bullshit.
It's good though.
But the lyrics, like
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when I heard the line, dreaming of the fist fight I never got into,
Yeah.
I to this day have dreams about
Yeah.
fights where I'm fighting in slow motion or I lose. I thinking about the mean shit I said to you. How many times when you were like, so I'm 21 when this song comes out,
Yeah.
and how like you're in the middle of a fight with your girlfriend or whatever, and you think of all the things you could have said afterwards.
Yeah.
I just and like a zero drowning in a sea of higher numbers.
It's so
spoke to my soul. Like there's just like I felt like as confident as I come off, I'll be honest, like I often feel like a piece of shit. So it's like I just like this song just
That's amazing.
And the idea and then here's a doorstep you can never darken. Just I find his lyrics so smart. And this, they never say Terminal Annex.
Have we named the band?
Oh, it's Harvey Danger.
Harvey Danger.
I had mentioned, yeah, I did mention Harvey Danger. Of course, known only really for Flagpole Sitta, which is a very funny and very smart song too. The lyrics are very smart. This whole album is full of lyrics. To me, are like again, this is one of my top 3 favorite albums
When
of
you
all
kicked
time.
out the jams on Toronto Mic'd,
Yep.
you kicked out a different
Yep.
Harvey Danger song.
I probably
about
did
helicopters.
Private Helicopter, which was the second single, which never made it anywhere. But yeah,
Do those words appear in the lyrics?
yes. Yeah, so I'm on a private helicopter with my favorite best friend. Yeah, so yeah,
Just
this one did
checking.
not. So I just love
But
like
Flagpole Sitta, they don't say that in the lyrics.
they don't. You're right. That could have actually
That's
been
really cool.
That could have been one, but you know,
But Terminal Annex came right into your
Terminal
head.
Annex came into my head,
That's so cool.
and I just love the like a zero drowning. There's so many
Yes.
lyrics that these are very
And it
smart.
hits you at the right time, which is everything of
Yeah,
music.
exactly. So this album, you know, you talk about how you
It's
put
like your
Rusty.
Fluke.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right.
You put Fluke on. I put this on a lot.
That's cool.
Although it's not on any streamer.
do you put on the
can't
whole?
get it.
Do you put the whole album on?
Yeah, yeah. What do you got it on?
I got it on Spotify.
It's not on Spotify Canada.
What?
Unless they just put it on.
Unless it's just
It's
there.
literally just been put on. If that's the case.
Seriously.
Is that where? I've only-
Breaking news.
Yeah.
It's literally never.
I'm
been
listening
there.
to it on my drive back down to New York
Oh
tomorrow.
my god!
Yeah.
It's never
Wow.
been on there.
Did you re-listen to your jam kicking?
Which one?
Because remember I said on this day, I do the on this day thing, and then I
Yeah.
said it was on this day and whatever. Rob Preusss made his first visit. and
No,
we kicked
but
it.
I celebrated that day though because it was the first day we met in real life.
But did you re-listen?
No, I didn't.
So I thought I saw a comment where you said something like how much you enjoyed hearing that. Or
No,
whatever.
it was just I was happy that it was the first time we met in real life
Well, not the last time.
because we
brother.
did a Zoom once before that.
Right.
Right, and then we met, and then it was 3 years ago yesterday that we had TMLXX.
Oh my God.
Right?
All these memories. Shout out to cousin Jano who lives in the annex.
Jano in the Annex. That's
Right.
like sounds like a
Because
lyric.
that song we just played is called Terminal Annex.
Yeah.
See, so I'm bringing it back to the annex, and that's from Leslie, who's cousin Jano. And they will both be at TMLX 20, which is September 25th.
It's not on Spotify
It's American
Canada,
Spotify.
but it's on
Weird.
on your American Spotify.
Lucky me.
So your phone, wouldn't it have picked up some kind of
you're
a
in
Canadian
Canada?
IP address?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I
he's
don't
got
know.
it. He's
Yeah.
got it, and I don't.
There are things that come up when I go to Spotify as well that people will share online that I don't get. Same thing. So maybe there's licensing things.
Yeah, there's no light. Yeah, so they have King James version, which is
Right.
That's a Bible.
Yes, thank you. It is.
I heard that.
Anyway, so that's it. So that's very self-indulgent of me.
That's
but
good.
No, but that's the whole point. Is
Yes.
they're your jams. You're
Yep.
supposed to be self-indulgent.
Yep.
That's why I kicked out my favorite Beatles song,
Yep.
A song I love from Rusty,
Yep.
and this song, which is also an FOTM. Not that the Beatles are, but this is the Beatles are not an FOTM band.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
'cause
yet.
Paul hasn't dropped by
That's
on his
right.
way to Hamilton or whatever. All right, this is an FOTM jam. Fucking love this song very much.
Thanks for your face, London.
Nice.
Everybody in the house make some noise. I want everybody in the house to say ho. Yo, Chuck, kick it to him, man.
A ballad behind bars, or you could say real rock from the rock. An unusual musical happening in a most unusual place. The state prison
I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. It said they were suckers. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here's a land that never gave a damn about a brother like me and myself because they never did. I wasn't with it, but just that very minute it occurred to me. The suckers had authority. Cold sweating as I dwell in my cell. How long has it been? They got me sitting in a state pen. I gotta get out what that thought was thought before. I contemplated a plan on the cell floor. I'm not a fugitive on the run, but a brother like me begun to be another one. Public enemy serving time, they drew the line, y'all. They criticized me for some crime. Nevertheless, they could not understand that I'm a black man and I can never be a veteran. On the strength of situations unreal, I got a raw deal. So I'm looking for the steel.
Yo, Chuck, you serious? You in the justice, man?
Word 'em up. I'm looking for that steel.
Yo, man, we gonna break you out of there, man.
Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. This is Public Enemy. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. The album comes out in 88. This song is released as a single in 1989. I recorded the video. They played it during a Spotlight. Do you guys remember much music
Yes.
Spotlight?
Yeah.
Then I recorded the Public Enemy Spotlight, and I got the video on VHS.
Wow.
Because shockingly, it was not on high rotation on Much Music, but I got it on the Spotlight.
That's
and,
cool.
Killer sample. So there's a piano sample that is underneath this song.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'm dying to know if you know, because you're a pianist.
No, I don't know.
'Cause I like saying the word pianist.
You do.
So you don't know where this sample comes from. You want me to tell you?
Can you give me a hint?
Legend.
Nope.
Bob Marley?
Not Bob Marley. He is a legend, no longer with us. But I'm going to bring down Public Enemy. Fucking great song. One of my
cool.
favorite Public Enemy songs. So, and I'm going to start this, but I'm going to have to fast forward to the right spot again. So hold on. This, my friends, is Isaac Hayes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to try to say the name of this song, which is from his 1969 album, Hot Buttered Soul. You ready? Hyperbolic, syllabic, sesquidaily mystic.
Wow.
I don't know if I got that right or not.
Sounds good.
If I got that right, it's a fucking miracle. Because I can't even say brewery. How's the beer, Bob?
Brewery.
Brr.
How's the beer, Bob?
Wonderful, thank you.
How's your beer, Rob?
Fantastic. Thank you. Thanks,
Okay, I'm going
Great
to quickly go ahead to the 7-minute mark. Give me a second here. I can do this. Okay,
Oh, there it is. That's it.
I'm actually going up further. Okay, well, listen from here for a moment. Long song.
It's really cool, though.
There it is, everybody. The 7:10 mark if you're looking for it at home. Hyperbolic, syllabic, sesquidaily mystic. From Hot Buttered Soul, Isaac Hayes.
I'm going to listen to this whole album when I'm driving home because I'm just looking at it on Wikipedia.
Hot Buttered Soul?
Yeah, there's 2 songs on side 1. There's 2 songs on side 2.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. And one of them, the first song is a Burt Bacharach cover, Walk On By.
Oh, wow.
But he does it for like 12 minutes.
Of course he does.
And then there's this hyperbolic song, and then the side 2, he does the Jimmy Webb song, By the Time I Get to Phoenix, for 18 minutes.
And then Public Enemy did By the Time I Get to Arizona, which is built on By the Time I Get to Phoenix.
Yes.
And that's on the next album,
Holy crap.
Apocalypse 91, The Enemy Strikes Back.
I love learning shit like this.
So what I liked about, a lot of things I liked about Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos, but
Yeah.
one thing is they would do this thing that, I don't know, I just wasn't familiar with it, where they sampled themselves. So like there'd be these scratch breaks, that was Terminator X, of course, but you'd get like, Now They Got Me in a Cell, and that's from Bring the Noise, or Death Row, What a Brother Knows. Like these are parts of Bring the Noise. So they would sample, and it's on the same album. So Bring the Noise was a big jam. You might know the Anthrax version, but it was a big song on the same album. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, and it would get sampled in this song, Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos.
Wow.
But, Bob earlier mentioned Live to Airs with Martin Streak.
Yep.
You did that, right, Bob?
I did indeed.
Okay, there's a song you might have heard on a Live to Air from Martin Streak, which is a cover of this song, but it's a rad cover. Okay, trademark Toronto Mike. I'm the only one who can say rad now. That is the thing that I say. So I'm just going to play a little bit of that as Isaac Hayes takes us out.
Got a letter from the government the other day. Opened it and read it. It said they were suckers. They wanted me for the army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here is a land that never gave a damn about a brother like myself. Cause I never did. I wasn't with it, but just that very minute it occurred to me that suckers had authority. Cold sweating as I dwell in my cell. How long has it been? They got me sitting in a
This trip-hoppy version is attributed to Tricky, Black Steel, on the debut Tricky album, which is another word I'll struggle with. Maxinque, 1995.
Wow.
And I thought this, I already loved the original, and I thought this was a pretty cool,
That's cool
cover. Tricky. But Tricky's not the woman singing, right? So I wondered, like, this woman, Martina Topley Bird is her name. So I decided, just like sort of like Rob Preusss style, I went hunting to hear other Martina Topley Bird, and I discovered a song from Martina Topley Bird that I think is just so damn cool, and I didn't know it until I stumbled upon it looking for more by her, because she's singing this song. Do you want to hear that song before we pass the baton to Rob Preusss to take us home?
Yes, sure. Okay. Martina Topley Bird.
Martina Topley Bird.
Till it face to face. You got you a race. Ain't got no time to taste. Low stars and fire. If I went away, you could walk today. Time walks the world away. And screw me, you try. You're gonna kill some. You're gonna freeze some. You're gonna lose someone. You're gonna fake some.
I just dug this song.
Cool. It's really cool.
Need one.
Yeah.
Let's get this on Indie 88.
Sure.
Okay.
What year is it from?
Sounds, I don't have an answer, but 90s. 1990s. You know the greatest decade of music, Bob?
Yes. The 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Rob, have you ever closed a toast before?
Never.
Are you nervous?
Nope.
After this song, you realize Bob Willette is going to introduce the October.
Yes.
But you do realize because we're doing this on September 2nd, it could be like
It could be 60
7
days
weeks,
almost.
8 weeks. We're going to forget.
Things are going to happen.
It's going to be a long time before the next toast.
You don't know that.
Well, I know it's going to be at least a month.
Well, that's true. It's at least 29 days. That's
It's
right.
going to be in October.
That's right.
Fucking cool. Okay. Rob, any words to say before your final, whatever we're calling
Title
it?
list jam or
Title-
Lyric list title.
Lyric list title. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no words. This was actually, the songs came into my head pretty much in this order as well. So, yeah.
Okay. And I'm telling you this song was on my short list.
Was it?
Because I love this song.
Okay.
My favorite song by this
Did
artist.
you have my
actually.
fun fact song as well? Did you know about that?
Well, let's
We'll
get
talk
to it and we'll
about
talk
it. Okay, we'll
about
get
it.
there.
Here we go.
Okay.
Smooth.
Bones sinking like stones, all that we fall for. Homes, places we've grown.
Dedicating this song to Damien Cox.
And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. We live in a beautiful world. Bones sinking like stones, all that we fall for. Homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. And we live in a beautiful world.
Rob, I'm bringing it down because your car has to be moved by 12:30. I've got a note from the boss.
First song.
Springsteen called me.
It's the first song on Coldplay's first album, Parachutes.
Yeah.
Came out in 2000, yeah, 99, yeah, around there, yeah.
You're supposed to know this stuff, Rob.
Yeah, it's around that time.
It's your fucking jam.
It's around that time. But you know, Coldplay has become so ubiquitous in our world that it's when I go back and listen to this album straight through, start to finish, I'm like, oh, it takes me right back to the turn of the century, and I love the sound of it.
This sounds like way rawer, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
way more raw.
It's cooler. I find it cool. It was more like what I liked.
Me
It's way
too.
cooler, yeah, for sure.
So that first album which I owned.
Yep.
I was tricked into thinking Coldplay was a pretty cool band.
They were cool for a long.
Were they?
Yeah, I think they were.
I feel better because even
I
the
think they
next
were.
album, No Rush of Blood to the Head.
Yeah.
I had that and I thought that was pretty good.
They were starting to get a little bit of the edge of the road at that point, though. Even to me,
Chuck Klosterman, greatest line ever. I fucking hate Coldplay. He opened his book, one of his
Really?
books with it. Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
funny.
it was he did, and the funny thing is he didn't hate Coldplay.
Yeah, of
He
course.
just hated what they stood for.
Sure. Yeah.
and he said that in since then. Yeah, they're pretty they're polarizing.
but they represented at the turn of the century. They represented a sound
Yeah.
that was moving forward. As far as here's some new music, here's CDs. Before streaming came along, they were in some film like indie films. They
I
were Garden
almost
State,
I almost thought this was like it could have been stereophonic.
Yeah.
which is like way cooler than
Yes,
Coldplay.
of course.
Right?
Big hit
That's right.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge hit
Stereophonics.
fans, yeah.
And because I saw them at an Edge Fest or something doing
Wow.
Fiddler's
They
Green or
cover,
something.
yeah,
Wow.
they cover, yeah.
But I have a hip fact for you real quick before I lose it. Hot Buttered Soul,
Yeah.
which we heard that song,
Isaac
I can't
Hayes,
say,
yeah.
was recorded in the same studio as Up to Here by the Tragically Hip.
down in
That's
New
cool.
Orleans. That one, there?
Memphis.
Memphis. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Do you
New
know what was
Orleans
the
is
other-
sinking.
Yeah,
Yes.
that song is New Orleans singing. Anyway, that's
cool.
a fun fact from the VP here. And Canada Kev says that he would take Coldplay before Nickelback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I would too.
It's a style preference, right? It's a genre preference.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure. But that's cool. So what's the name of the song?
Leslie loves
Don't
Coldplay.
Panic.
It's called "Don't Panic."
Yeah.
Never says "Don't Panic."
Never says don't panic.
And who's doing the background vocals? As soon as a female in there.
No, it's I think
Was
it's still
just him
Chris.
doing
just Chris doing
the
harmonies.
high?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Maybe
makes
it's
sense.
Paul Langlois.
There you go.
So play my other one. I discovered this not until just last night, and I didn't know this because I don't know enough about Coldplay. They released an EP a year before the album came out.
Oh,
4 songs, and this was on it.
Sinking like stones, all that we fall for.
trip hop choreography
It's
is
a little looser, yeah.
A little tricky.
Yeah.
It is.
Places we've grown, all of us have done before.
But the keyboard in the background is kind of
So,
cool.
kudos to you. Is this the first Rob Preusss 90s song?
No. I picked these.
Maybe.
Yeah, we do, we live in a beautiful world.
I always, when they first came out, I thought they were U2S.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
For
Very
sure.
comparable.
So this is like a little bit of a looser version. It's a little rawer,
Yeah.
even though it's got like the keyboard to give it sort of like like an ambient vibe as well. But it's something really cool to know that they trusted the song enough to re-record it and strip it down, and it fits more the vibe of the actual album than this.
Have you ever seen him talk about what's the one? Look at the stars. Look out! Is that the how they say? Is that the scientist?
Mellow,
No,
Yellow.
yellow, right?
Yellow.
So Yellow was kind of their biggest hit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have you heard him talk about how that he wrote that?
No.
They were sitting in the studio waiting to do something,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of sitting on the piano,
Yeah.
and he was literally doing a Neil Young impression with his voice.
Wow.
And then he goes, and then it just came to him. The song was written in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, look at this. He was doing a Neil Young impression.
That's so cool.
You can find it online, him talking about it. It's really great.
That's really neat.
I like them. I do like them. I kind of hate every second album though.
Yeah.
It feels that way. Like one album's great for me. One album's I don't.
I really like this
understand.
recent stuff they did where they were collaborating with like BTS and other people, and I think it's neat because they're reaching all new audiences.
Yes, they
and
are
they're
trying
trying new
that,
shit that I think it's kind of cool.
It is cool
you
that
know?
they're trying new shit.
Yeah,
Well, this was cool to get Rob Preusss back in the basement.
and close the show.
And
Thank you
close
for
the
my last
show.
Broadway's own Rob Preusss in the basement.
Bob, it's your moment, man. I'm excited. Bob Willette is going to
here we go.
announce the next topic for October
Okay.
Toad.
Okay, so I'm of two minds here.
Number one,
They're very similar, I think, because it's fall.
I prefer autumn, if you don't mind.
Okay, because it's autumn. There's a and I could just totally steal the theme of my podcast and make us do songs like that. But I think I want to do, and this will guarantee that these are songs that we haven't kicked out on Toast.
Yep.
But I want you guys to bring 3 songs that profoundly affected you.
Ooh.
Songs that have profoundly affected you that you haven't kicked out.
And do we need a reason? Like, what
I want to hear the story.
Okay.
I want to hear why it profoundly affected. Didn't necessarily change.
Can they all be Nickelback songs?
Yeah, if all 3 profoundly affected you, yes. If they made you vomit, for instance, then yeah, that would be.
Bob to Bob by Kid Rock.
Yeah,
That's one for
that
sure.
profoundly affected you. Yeah, Break Stuff by.
I'm taking a note. All right.
Yeah, is that too ambiguous?
No,
Like, or is
it's
that-
good.
I mean, I can't veto it, but
No,
I find it too personal. Like,
but I thought you said it's about us.
But because we once at the previous incarnation of Toast, it was pitched by Stu Stone. We kick out 3 songs from our 3 favorite concerts, and I vetoed that one because how does the listenership? Like, I don't know. Like, how do they relate that this is your own personal journey?
But I think, like Bob says, though, if you tell a story, you want to have a little bit of.
I can't veto this. I'm not vetoing
No.
it. I don't have this power.
No, but it's your. If you guys, the other one is songs about change.
No.
Like
but
you guys can vote if you want. I'll songs about change or songs.
No, you have to choose. Bob Willette.
Yeah.
You have to make a choice right now.
I think
it.
songs that have profoundly affected you.
I like the second part of it where you need to tell a bit of a story about
tell
it.
us why.
Yeah.
Like you heard this song and you were like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like that's whether it be because it sounded so you saw it at a certain place.
Yes.
And then it affected you.
Yep.
Or you were going to you it came upon your radar somehow and
Yep.
you heard the lyrics and you went, wow.
It would be funny if Rob kicked out 3 jams he just discovered while Googling songs
That could affect me. That could affect me profoundly.
Songs that have perfected.
But what I like is the idea that you have to use your own judgment as far as how deep are you going to go and what the effect is.
Yeah, profoundly.
I love that.
You know, they just songs. I guess it's profoundly affected you could mean anything. So that's the open part.
Yep.
Done deal. I have no veto power. This is happening.
You made that up.
I dig it.
So we're not doing spooky Halloween songs.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, thanks, guys. So Rob,
Thank
you'll let us
you.
know when you can return in
Yes.
October.
It'll be for sure.
And that brings us to the end of our 1,755th show. Go to torontomike.com for all your Toronto Mike needs. Much love to all who made this possible. That is patrons like... You owe me a new headset, Rob Preusss. You better have it with you in October. patrons like you, patreon.com/Toronto Mike. Become a member. I've never promoted it before, so we're going to see how this works. Great Lakes Brewery, of course, Palma Pasta, Toronto's Waterfront BIA, RecycleMyElectronics.ca, Blue Sky Agency, and Ridley Funeral Home. I'm going to my calendar to tell you my next guest on Toronto Mic'd is... It's actually Rewinder with Blair Packham. So it's a quarterly thing we do, 2:15 on Thursday, Blair Packham in the basement, and then Friday, Lauren Honickman returns. Don't miss either of those great episodes, I'm sure. See you all. Oh, and Kathleen Robertson is in the calendar to visit the next week. So Kathleen Robertson in the basement. Peace and love. Bye.